and then I will.
I think we're live.
We're live.
Oh god, I'm gonna sneeze.
Welcome to finally another session of Damn Pain.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
It's been
We
damn painful.
We paused.
Oh god, I'm gonna
sneeze. Welcome to do a big old recap. Welcome to finally another session of Damn Pain.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
It's been
We
damn
paused.
painful.
We paused.
Welcome
to finally another session of Damn Pain.
Intros?
Yeah.
No, hello, I'm Jamie. I am playing the character of Chris, who is a changeling, lawful evil fighter. Who knows what kind of shape-shifting majesty I'm going to get up to
You
today.
currently look like an orc.
I currently look like an orc, but that's going to change very soon.
I am Joe and I'm playing a human ranger, Celtic good, named Yamashiro, who was originally out just trying to hunt monsters and got dragged into a interracial war somehow.
Nice.
Nice.
D&D, yeah.
Hello, I'm Tom. I'm playing Callie, the Apeling Rogue. I'm currently caught up in a battle with a giant hulking gorilla.
Necrotic gorilla.
Yeah, a necrotic gorilla, and it's not looking good, frankly.
Hi. Are you done?
Yeah.
Good. I said that like an asshole. But
Are you done?
Hi, I'm Elliot. I'm playing D&D tonight. I'm playing my character Remy, who is a catboy. Meow. No, but he is a Rakshit, which is based off the Skyrim Khajiit race. I am a shaman, which is a completely homebrew class, so I'm like a kind of homebrew double whammy of class, race, and yeah, I'm a bit of a scumbag as well. Well, I'm a lovable scumbag.
The lovable scumbag.
Wow.
Yeah.
Guess who loves him the most?
His puppy?
Yes.
Oh shit!
You're pretty good on volume. You three could all be louder, is the only thing I'd say.
Okay!
It sounds like you're all too far away from the mic rather than the volume.
He's
effect.
Okay, guys!
So.
Oh, sorry.
Last session, you knew that the war was impending. It was going to happen any day now. And
Yeah.
you guys were in the city of Aranon. And you planned a kind of assassination attempt of the queen, or
Yeah.
self-appointed queen. So
Everyone else kind of accepted she was the
Yeah.
queen, though, right?
Yeah.
in the city, yeah.
Okay.
So you guys kind of snuck around trying to get to the back of the town hall.
Quick pause. Tom, it's Waterdeep.
I told you it was water.
No, it wasn't. What's the name of the main
Abyssus.
town? Abyssus. It's Abyssus.
What's the deep one then?
Waterdeep's in the
That's-
Tiamat one.
That's the real D&D.
But Waterdeep is a thing.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
never mind. Continue.
So yeah, it's you guys planned the assassination mission. You tried to sneak around in the trees and stuff.
You're in the trees.
You noticed an orc scouting party that came
Trees
ahead and
and
killed one of the elf patrolling people.
Yeah, fucking good job, lads.
Remy and Yamashiro hid in a tree and waited for Callie and Chris to go in and do the old job.
I believe we were playing Pokemon Go.
You were, but waiting around in a tree didn't do much. You weren't walking. So yeah, you went in and had a battle with the queen, who was a bit of a tough fight, but
Yeah, it was mostly because me and Joe weren't there.
Chris
and
went
we're kind of
Chris
the,
went down.
I did.
And,
I went down.
You guys managed to finish off the queen, and I believe you decapitated her. Took her
That guy did nothing to do with me.
I am.
Oh no, yeah, I decapitated her corpse.
Yeah.
He killed her.
took
Well,
her
we're
took,
on camera, right?
Yeah,
took
I
her-
was just about to
took
say.
her bladed bow,
No, like actually.
which is the
kill that.
trick style-esque weapon, Bloodborne kind of inspiration there. That is a bow that can turn into dual scimitars.
I'm very glad I have that.
You look at the comparison of how close me and Tom are compared to Joe and Jamie.
We've just broken up.
Me
Like,
and Tom
we're having a
genuinely
hard
look like a
time.
couple.
So yeah, you did that, and then you noticed the war was starting. You're like, oh shit, the war's starting.
Warward.
Yeah.
Hot damn.
Chaos ensued. Orcs attacked. Morlin, the the war chief of the orcs, started like just killing everybody and his own people and stuff because he's mad. The Shade Mail
He's
Guard
mental, bruh.
turned into their shadow beast form and sort of took to the skies and the ground and the trees. Callie went down to fight one of the biggest one, which is the huge gorilla.
Idiot.
He's alongside Morlin, who may get a few attacks, try to attack Callie a few times.
I'm having a good time.
The other three went up high because they saw there was a problem with elven archers on the bridges.
Currently, Tom?
10.
They saw there was a problem with elven archers on the bridges and that kind of stuff. So currently, you three are up top. This big tree has just been blown up and it's just like knocked out a fair portion of the city in the trees. Orcs, elves have been like falling down, crushed, like, just falling from the trees, falling down.
Okay,
Where's
I'm going
my
to.
miners playing?
Before we start, can I just have a shout out to the second best battle music?
Yeah, the second best battle music we can
Yeah.
find.
You guys are up the top at the minute. You guys can see there are still plenty of archers up here. You have knocked out about a good portion of them. You've taken down a couple of the rope bridges. There are orcs alongside you, kind of fighting. There are elves. Like it's very chaotic. There are civilians around as well because this is like the living quarters of the city basically. Big fights happening, and there's a lot of people as well down on the ground fighting the Shamer beasts. The Shamer beasts seem to be having the advantage on the ground at the
How
minute.
far down would the jump be?
I believe it was about 100 feet. Because you push that. Because remember, if you remember, you push that guy off, and
Yeah,
he
yeah.
managed to die from it.
Cat always lands on his feet though, boys. Doesn't he?
It's 100
That's
feet.
actually one of my racial traits.
Yeah, yeah.
You
Oh, wow.
always land on your feet.
Before
Yeah,
we
this is
continue,
important.
Yeah.
because we're sort of
You
running
break both
alongside
of
some
your
orcs,
legs.
aren't we?
Yeah, you're basically at the minute you're stood still, just
I landed all four.
in front of where this tree just fucking like took out a district.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Is-
I'm going to make sure I'm not being
there's
watched
about-
by any orcs at all. And I'm
You
going
are,
to.
you are being like it's gonna be hard not to be seen by someone because there's a lot of people like fighting just around you.
Then I'm going to hope that no one notices, and I'm going to shapeshift into the Breath of Brass, please.
Okay, so Pathaxius.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a brass dragonborn. Is that fire?
Yeah, that is fire.
That's fire, okay.
Oh,
This could
Wally
be
Wolf is down with you,
interesting.
by the way. I see.
Yeah, you have Wally Wolf.
You have Wally Wolf
yeah,
next to you.
You
You have a
don't-
giant
also, you
spectral
don't-
wolf next to you.
With that means
Oh,
you also
yeah.
don't get the armor
Yeah,
that
that's.
he has or like anything. You have the same armor and that you.
I've got the same armor.
Where is your? Because you've got a butterfly pin, haven't you?
It's still
Where
on my.
is that
It's on
just
my
pinned
robes.
to your dragon.
It's on my robes. My clothes don't change, just my shape.
Okay, so there's a load of people fighting around. We're gonna go out of initiative for a bit.
Okay.
The tree that fell down.
Yeah.
How far away is that from us?
Now it's like about 80 feet below you. It's like resting like down on the actual ground. Like it's right across the battlefield. It's like a big, really thick
Okay,
tree.
so there's no way to do like a sick, like the tree's not leading down to the battlefield, so we can do like a sick run across the fallen tree to like.
You could, if you like, made your way to the like where the very top of the like tree is. It'd
Let's
probably
move
be
that.
about a 50-foot jump, and then you could ride it
They
down.
put it
But
under the desk.
there's like
We've got crippling.
rubble of like the houses and stuff that you could probably, at a very difficult roll, parkour down.
Maybe we should put them in the bowl.
I don't have advantage on
We should put
my
them in the
magic
bowl.
check.
Because they'll be crinkling.
It would be a very, I would say it would be a very high DC to
Going
do
in
it, but
the
it, would
tunnel.
be, it is possible.
Okay. So have we kind of dealt with the majority of the elven archers? in this
There's still a lot. You've knocked out a good chunk to the point where up here it looks like the orcs are just starting to turn the tide.
Okay.
It looks like on the ground where the Shademail beasts are that they are fucking cleaning shop with the orcs.
Okay. What I'm gonna do then is I'm going to cast Conjure Animals,
Yep.
and I'm going to cast a right. So I can cast. Okay. I'm just gonna. Someone else can go while I figure out which things I'm gonna.
Cool. Who wants to do a thing?
Someone do a thing.
So how many archers are about again? There's quite a lot.
There's
left.
a lot. Like it's an army's worth, and you guys like knocking out like a few of the rope bridges here and there, and just making them drop to their deaths. You've knocked out a good portion of them, but
Okay.
there's still quite a few. Like I said, this is the tipping point. It looks like where the orcs are just about to get the upper hand on the archers.
Okay, I'm going to continue running to attack the next sort of
Group of
squad of archers. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So there's plenty of people around. So just roll. We'll say roll 3 attack rolls for me.
3 attack rolls. So the first one is a solid 21.
If you just roll them all and we'll do damage after.
Okay. First attack 21, second one 19, third one 20. No, 22.
Okay, they're all gonna hit. So you just like tell me how you basically cleave through like 3 or 4 of these guys.
Okay, I've got both swords in one hand and I just scream as loud as I possibly can while running towards them. For Kraytug! And then just start slashing through all of them as I run past, like pushing them off the edge, brushing them off, and then just before I get to a big clump of them, I breathe fire on all of them.
Nice. So as you do that, as you're running through, a group will kind of like it's like a tiered kind of city, like
Yeah.
just about. So a few of them like that are still standing up are going to take some shots at you with
Okay.
longbows. Oh, I'm going to say my new dice to roll on its own.
Oh,
I've got a new dice, ladies and gentlemen. So they're both going to miss, like they're just in the chaos, they're just hitting like orcs and people around you.
Okay.
trying to aim for you. Apart from the guy on the new dice.
Oh, did the new dice get me?
It rolls us, yeah.
Yes.
It is.
I'm so
So
sad.
that's gonna represent basically a cluster of like 3 people just loosing longbows
Okay.
at you. So that's gonna be
I may go down here.
plus.
I'll let you.
That's gonna be
I'll allow
12 points of piercing damage.
Ooh, no.
They just
None of us are faring well.
and you just like as you're like cleaving through people, and it's actually as you stand still to kind of like do the big like breath, you
Yeah.
just take 2 arrows to like.
Okay,
Inside your
I'm not looking fine.
You're on 7.
Okay.
I've decided.
Cool.
Okay, I look down at the battlefield and I'm looking at Wally and he's taking some hits. He's fighting well. And I'm like,
And this dire wolf
he
form.
can use some friends. I summon 8 extra spectral wolves to fight alongside him.
8.
Yep.
Fuck. So how does that work? Do they get their own place in initiative, or?
Let's find out.
So I believe they with conjure animals, don't they just act
Roll
naturally?
initiative for the summon creatures as a group.
Okay, so they get an extra.
And do they act naturally, or are they?
Let's find out. They obey verbal commands. They defend themselves from hostile creatures, but otherwise take no actions.
Okay, so they're being dropped in this war and they react instinctively.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna be like attack the big fucking.
And they're down on the ground.
Yes, I'm summoning down where Wally is.
Okay.
And
They
they
are currently 100 feet away from you.
Dream buffering
They-
problems.
Oh, really?
Apparently,
rolled
I
a
don't know.
non-natural
I don't know
20
if that's
on their
his side or
initiative.
I don't know if that's Flaming
They-
Killer's side or.
Okay, down on the ground, Morlin's gonna take a couple of swings at the big old ape that he's fighting alongside you. Actually, he's gonna have to roll a save actually to see if he goes for you or not.
Hashtag
Okay,
saved.
he doesn't go for you this round.
Oh,
I don't think it's us because my phone's not had a single
Yeah,
issue so
mine's
far.
not had an issue.
okay.
So yeah, he's gonna
That's a good point.
he's gonna do quite a bit of damage to this thing. Fuck.
Angelic horns, come forth.
So it's 12.
The BMX bandit and the angel summoner.
Oh,
I'm the angel summoner.
I'm the BMX bandit, clearly.
Oh, I'm winning the fight, and then you just see this horde of wolves.
You see Morlin just take his great axe and just dig it straight into the top of the foot of this giant ape and just tear out like a bunch of tendons using his hands, and then like pulls the axe back out, and the ape just kind of beats its chest, grabs a nearby boy, and
Oh god.
I pull out my bow, like, no!
okay, who else wants to do something that's not gone?
I'm not gone.
That's not
yeah,
coming.
you go for it.
I'm gonna be a little pussy shit and use my bow from where I am.
Nice.
Who am I gonna help? Who needs the most help? Probably.
I mean, I'm by myself on 7 health. I don't know what Elliot's doing actually.
I'm pretty chill.
Yeah.
I'm
being
pretty
fought
chill.
by a giant orc who doesn't know who I am and a giant gorilla.
I put my
And
hand on
there's
your
like-
shoulder and I'm like, you do what you want to do.
On the ground, you can see there's like
I hold your hand and I'm like, I love you.
the giant ape is clearly like the spectacle, like the main kind of like shade male guard person, but you can see there's like a few bears and
Well,
like wolves that are
I
like
think-
wreathed in this
I think
black
you're
smoke.
alright taking other elven archers. I think you'll
Okay.
be fine. But you have a big fuck off. 2 big fuck off things that are gonna kill you. So I'm gonna pull my bow out, aim and let loose
Shoot Callie.
at the.
Put him out of his misery.
Is that a child?
Nice.
No, yeah.
Go ahead.
So I do that.
Cool, because we're out of initiative, I'll say you can get 2 attacks off as well.
And it's dexterity, isn't it?
It's plus whatever the attack mod is, which is
Oh.
in the box where the weapon is.
Plus 7?
Oh yeah, plus 7. Yeah, so that's 24.
Nice. If you that hits, so if you roll roll the other attack, and then we'll do damage afterwards.
That's 19.
Yeah, they both hit.
Nice.
Gorillas don't have much armor, funnily enough.
We know that all too
That's
well.
so weird.
Rip.
All around
So-
me.
Damage is.
All around
First one
me.
is 14. No, it's. Yeah, 14.
Yep.
And the second one is. 5. No, what am I about? 7. 14 and 7.
Okay, so you just loose 2 arrows. One goes up into the shoulder, and one goes into the side of the neck, and you see this thing just go and just look straight
Oh,
at
God.
and lock eyes with you.
Revy.
It'll be alright.
Remy,
So distracted.
Okay.
he's like looking over at something else.
I'm
He's like,
focusing
it's
really
something.
hard on this army of wolves that I just summoned.
Like you see this in reaction. This gorilla just like squat down and just like Hulk jump, just and grabs onto the tree that you guys are onto, and then just like
I think I fucked up,
just
guys.
climbs up to it, and he like
Oh, I was
grabs
about
like
to
the
do
ledge of where you guys are.
Guys, I
And
think I
basically, that's going to be the end of what he can do because it's like he's climbing 100 feet basically. So Morlin, Callie, and Wally Wolf will get attacks opportunity.
Okay.
on him.
What about the horde of wolves?
I'll say some of them were near. So how many did you summon? 8.
8.
I'll say 3 get attacks opportunity off on the gorilla as well.
Okay, so I'll roll for 4 wolves.
Yeah, and I'll roll for Morlin.
Four wolves.
I believe they'd also get disadvantage because
That sounds like
wolf things.
Yeah,
That sounds like a
wolf pack.
great
So you are
Indian
wolf
band.
pack. It's called unpack
What?
habits.
Roll for
Yep.
4 wolves.
No, it's going on the list.
Carry on the list.
Okay, so that's 4 rolls advantage. Well, that's good. So that was a 1 and a 19.
What's Quasar? Hey, Quasar.
Hey, Q.
Hey, Gozer.
Hits.
Hey, Q.
I'm gonna assume that 24 hit.
Yep. You're
Uh,
looking for 12 or above.
2 hits. Nat 20.
Mr. Hesketh.
4 hits. 1 crit.
Nice. You get an attack as well, Tom.
Oh yeah, 22.
Yeah, it hits.
Only my friends.
Roll
call me
your
Mr. Hesketh.
damage.
Your lovers call me Mr. Hesketh.
That's gonna be 7 from one wolf. 6 from the third wolf. Second wolf, sorry.
Guys, I'm sorry.
Uh,
I fucked up for us.
6 from the. And
Because
then
I've
just
got Wally
is the
Wolf
crit wolf.
and these, can I sneak attack?
for.
Can you sneak attack on reactions?
I think so.
Did it say?
He doesn't specify
Yeah,
that I
oh, okay.
can't.
I know it's once per turn, so yeah, I'll say yeah.
8, 9,
I'll
10.
allow
And then
it.
the one that got the crit got 10.
Okay, so that's 12, 22, 29 points of damage from the wolves.
13, 14.
Do the wolves
18.
intentionally harmonise with the other wolves to make their pack sound larger?
Oh, that's cute.
Wait, how do you?
Oh, when did
what,
they learn music theory?
I don't know.
what else am I
Yui.
adding to it?
Add your dex, and then you add a sneak attack, which is one.
No wonder
D6.
it's not that great.
Huh?
You add some
Sneak
sneak
attack.
attack.
That's alright, I love you. I love you.
Yeah.
So I
I'm
have my
joking. He was
dex.
great.
Yeah,
You're in a room full of UE students. Know your place.
Okay, 22 damage.
I said bad things about you.
I love.
This, by the time this thing like lands up by you guys, it doesn't. It's looking fairly bad.
May I? May I?
I'm just ready to roll a
Okay.
check for this thing.
What the girl?
Yeah, and he's roll a strength check to see if he
The
stays on,
Harambe.
which he
Guys.
does with a 21. And now I'm going to roll a percentile for the sturdiness of that ledge you guys are standing on.
200% sturdiness.
Okay. Could both? Well, there's a lot of people on there. You ran quite far away.
Oh,
so
pretty
could-
far away.
So could you two both roll dexterity saving throws, please? As this thing just like grabs it and like some parts of the wood like splinter and crack and like because you guys are
Oh,
That's the
that's
wrong-
not a D20. You're safe.
Wrong dice.
Alright, wrong dice. Whoops.
Not
Nice to meet you.
Thank God for that.
Not much better.
14.
Dexterity was oh yeah, I got I can't do maths. 13.
Okay, so you guys kind of like stumble forward but manage to catch yourselves and kind of like
We
shift
catch
back.
each other.
Yeah. We don't even
Wait.
care about the.
It wasn't that. It wasn't that hard to say.
we
wasn't like
hug
attacking
each
you.
other,
Okay,
We're going in this together.
and then we let go. Like, oh.
No.
Elvar just goes. They've already shot at you. So super cool with that. They're gonna fire down at the orcs, and they take out about 10 orcs like with
Oh, Quasar's
volleys and
Quasar's
with
pretty
volleys
good
from
buff
above.
range.
Yeah, interesting.
And like just like volleys for the guys who are up top as well.
Elliot.
Some of them are gonna shoot at you two as well.
Oh damn it.
Missing Yamashiro and hitting Remy.
Ha! I mean, no. I
My
I dive in front of Remy.
So you take 7 points of piercing damage. Just 2 arrows.
Take a reaction to dive in front of Ren.
Okay.
Take
How
a-
much did I take?
7.
He's on. Oh, he's on an alright
And
amount.
Callie, what? Some of them's gonna shoot down at you. That's gonna be a miss.
I'm right.
And that's gonna be a miss. So they're shooting from like
Fuck.
100 feet away, and it's just
And I'm
like missing.
No, you catch them both.
You haven't,
Yeah.
you haven't done anything yet, so you can't.
No, I haven't.
So You've just seen this giant ape just Hulk jump like straight up this tree. There's a few chainmail beasts around, but the closest thing to you right now that could hurt you is Morlin. Or
Okay.
the pack of wolves. But it's just randomly appeared. You don't know where your friends are. You're just like, These wolves, they're here now.
Those are kind of like, they're a bit like Wally Wolf, so I'm going to assume that Remy sent them.
They all collectively at once wink at you.
That's dope.
Can we roll for initiative?
I am stunned. No, I'm going to sheath
Okay,
my,
so a stunned creature is incapacitated.
sheath my rapier.
One of them, which looks like the pack leader,
Yeah.
he beckons you onto his back. You're quite small, aren't you?
I'm pretty small.
I'm gonna say you wouldn't be able to fit on a wolf.
It's a dire wolf, though.
They're dire wolves that you saw.
Wally Wolf's a dire wolf, and
He
he's
is.
the pack leader.
He is. I've always just wanted to be
Ooh.
wolves.
But if
And
he's a
Wally Wolf is
spectral
down there.
wolf,
Wait,
will I try and get
don't
him to
don't
just
act
fall
naturally
through?
unless you give voice commands.
I can communicate with Wally Wolf telepathically.
Telepathy.
Yeah, and he can speak common.
Hmm?
And he can speak.
No, he gestured.
Okay.
But he can speak common.
You
Oh.
can speak common if
Okay,
you
can
want.
he?
Oh no, he cannot
Okay.
speak common.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
The wolf, yes, cannot
Does he
speak.
speak French?
So I get on. Do you want me to get on Wally Wolf's back? Is what you're insinuating? Is what Wally Wolf is insinuating anyway. That's what it looks like.
Do you want to? Is the big question.
You can't meta this, man. No metaing.
Okay.
What do you
so
want to do? There's Shaman beasts around you. Tusk is very injured near you. And
who's Tusk? Oh,
that's
fucking ball.
Morlin's boar.
Put
Um,
him on
And
the
Morlin is just like looking around, red in his eyes for something to kill. For something to kill.
Saying it hasn't helped.
I'm gonna
Wow.
sheath my rapier, short bow, at the gorilla, right in his head.
No, the
Okay,
gorilla's
Can
not.
I
Oh.
Should be
actually?
fine.
Can I specifically aim for his hand that's holding
What
on
is
to the?
what is the range of a short bow? I believe it's 120, so you should be fine.
Oh, it's
Why is this on battle music?
320.
That's not.
Xenon.
No, because this is battle
That's-
music.
that's-
Just we can't play it on
Oh
screen.
no, yeah, it's 80 to 320.
Why was that in battle
Do you
music?
wanna-
What the hell?
Turn
It's
off your
80
phone
to
since we're using
320.
it on the Wi-Fi.
Oh, so, okay, so that'll be at
Because we
Yeah,
can,
that'll be at this
Yeah,
second.
sure.
He's
we
about
can see
100
the
feet
chat
up.
on there just
Oh.
about.
Yeah, sure.
For Zanar Faith, it's working fine.
Oh.
So
Can I specifically aim for one of his hands that's holding him up to
Yeah,
the tree?
sure.
You
It's
turn
gonna be
off
a disc.
still.
turn it off anyway.
Yeah,
We've
'cause
got the chat on my
you're-
phone.
he's
We'll
over
go through
your-
that.
Oh, this is so stupid. Though. Well, you know. Right. So it's 14.
Okay, yeah, that's just gonna hit.
Really? Shit. Okay, that's good.
It was 12 or above.
And I've got Wally next to me, haven't I? So I get.
Is it /NifD&D?
Sneak attack?
You've
No,
got-
it's the enemy's not.
Or is it
and
just
you have
NifD&D?
got an ally near them, near him, though, because Remy and
Oh, yeah.
you've already had your sneak attack this turn, though, with the reaction.
That wasn't. Was that
It's-
turn though, or was?
Yeah, you're the
okay.
last person to go, and then it's gonna go into proper initiative.
Okay. Fucking
That was a thing.
8.
That was.
Bing!
Hey, send our faith just follow.
Thank you
Hey,
very
cheers,
much.
man.
Did it follow it?
So you see, you fire your
I
bow,
didn't follow
it hits the hand. He's quite weak, so he will make a save. He wouldn't usually. He manages to clutch on though. He's a fucking huge.
There it is.
He's
Hey.
a huge gorilla. Okay, we're gonna go into initiative now.
Okay.
So top of the round is Yamashiro.
Oh, so
Big
Do a
Y.
thing.
So I'm doing a thing. So this big, massive gorilla is holding on below us, is he?
He's literally like you can see his hand is about like 10 feet away after you guys have backed up, and you see he's like climbing up and like
Is he-
crushing the balcony.
Is he looking up?
Yeah, he's like looking up, looking around.
Alright, I'm gonna try and force my secret item down him. I'm gonna try and get him to. Is that possible?
You can certainly try.
I'm gonna try!
Oh, I'm well excited. For
Okay.
This. What's the secret item?
So you see Yamashiro
No.
pull out a little vial about this big and like pop a cork of this like weird like yellowy
As
like.
I'm right next to him, will I be able to get a pretty decent look at this thing?
You can get a glance at it.
Okay.
Make
Damn
a straight
I'm
intelligence
watching.
check.
Like.
'Cause you may have encountered this.
Everyone in the battle has stopped
Six.
everything.
So-
And they're like, he's pulled out the bow!
You glance at it. You're not sure what it is just because of the heat of the moment.
Even
You're
more
really,
than-
your,
like-
your mind is focused on what it could be.
Okay.
So yeah, what I'm gonna need roll.
It's gonna be a lot of rolls, I imagine.
Yeah,
But
it's good.
if this works.
I'm going to treat it like a grapple, so I'm going to need
Oh,
you
yeah,
to
that's
roll
fine.
either athletics or acrobatics versus the gorilla to try and pour this thing into his mouth.
Shit, I'll do athletics because it's a 5.
I'm excited for this.
This thing's got a +9 to athletics.
Is there a bead in?
Make it happen. Make it happen.
Nat 20!
Okay, he's
25.
got he's got to roll his, so he'll need to get a nat 20. Okay, you managed to make him drink this thing.
Yes!
Nice.
Okay, and I'm gonna see he needs to make a DC 15 con save.
Yeah.
Oh, is that faith is from I'm assuming Oz is Australia, so.
Yeah, that's Australia.
No,
Unless he's
I
from.
believe it's
Okay.
Emerald
Ooh.
City.
So
What's happened?
this thing, you like reach down, pull this thing. Could you make a dexterity
Isn't
check
it
for
like
me?
first thing
Dexterity
in the
check.
morning?
Oh, where's my?
Are they behind?
Oh,
I think
there.
they're behind us, aren't
They're like. They're ahead. They're ahead.
23.
Okay.
Geography.
So
almost
the
that whole
damage will be
day.
half, but 'cause I'm just gonna say from getting your hand in his mouth, it's gonna like. It's
Oh, okay,
bite
it's gonna
a little
hurt,
bit,
yeah,
but it'll be
fine.
half. So you take 1 point of slashing damage. As
Okay.
it like pull out. You empty this vial into it, and you see this huge fucking gorilla kind of like basically forcibly drink down this thing, and he kind of looks around, and it looks like that nothing is happening. A few seconds pass, and you see like his grip just slowly go, and his eyes he just falls from the tree unconscious.
Am I still cap grappling on? Am I riding him down?
You can if you
Yes!
want.
My
with,
Gandalf
with,
Balrog.
with the sword out, ready to attack.
Okay, so this huge gorilla is falling 100 feet from this tree, right onto where the wolves, Callie and Morlin are, and Tusk. So I'm gonna need
I just shout, Callie!
roll one dex save for the wolves and one for Wally Wolf. So I'm gonna need dex saves from the wolves, Wally Wolf, Callie,
Oh, man.
Morlin and Tusk, and I'm gonna need another dex save from you.
Wally Wolf 18, regular Wolf 16.
Oh,
nat
not
20.
so good.
11. My dex save is 11.
Was it a potion of
Oh
paralysis?
no. No.
What happened?
Morlin got a 3, Tusk got a 2.
Oh, they're dead.
Oh, I didn't want Tusk to die.
Tusk, no.
Okay, so first of all, the giant ape falling 100 feet, so that's 10d6 of damage. 1, 2, 3,
Pretty
4, 5.
Nice, man. I like that you're chasing him down Gandalf style.
Yeah, with the sword.
14.
Holding on.
Jesus.
How much damage?
14, 20, 30, 36. So it takes 38 points of falling damage.
Nice.
What did you get for your dex save?
11.
11. Okay, you take half of that.
Ooh.
So that's going to be 15 is half of 30 plus 3, so 18 points of full damage.
Okay, then.
You
You just surf. the
Everyone else
ball.
dodges out the way apart from Morlin
20.
and Tusker.
It's 5:34 a.m. Well, thank you
Christ,
very
thank you
much
very
for
much.
tuning
What are you
in.
doing?
Go to bed! Stop!
No, don't we? No.
As you jump out of the way, you see Tusk just in front of you.
Where's my phone?
Look up and then. Yeah, you just get like covered in blood and guts as you see this mangled, bent, like 4-inch iron tusk just
Can-
like bent out from under him.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Can there be like a shroud of dust and then when it clears I'm just stood on top with the sword just there?
Morlin takes
Sheathing the sword.
Yeah.
Morlin takes a brunt of the damage as well. He takes 36 from this thing falling on him, and he's looking very angry.
Oh,
you see,
would it not knock him out of his rage?
you see a
No.
you see a
No,
tear
it
as well
just makes it
fall
worse.
down his eye as they're like glazed over,
Yeah.
and he lets out a massive.
Oh,
And he
yeah,
gets
we did kill.
angrier than you've seen him before.
And then I go like, oh shit.
You're
I'm gonna draw this again.
But yeah, with that, this giant like ape lays there dead, and its form just. And instead, you are now stood on top of the body of the captain of the Shade Mail Guard, as his body just like twists and bends and breaks back to his normal form.
Wow. Nice.
That's fucking cool. For a first go, and you're lucky you killed him as well, because up next the Shade Mail Beasts.
Yeah.
So
I'm sure they're pissed at me as well. I imagine.
Partially.
they're gonna roll for attacking
I
the
think most
orc
people
horde.
are.
Okay,
I know,
they
why does it keep doing
they seem to be still like slaughtering the orcs on the ground. You see, they notice obviously this giant gorilla fall, and you see 2 of the wolves and 1 of the bears kind of look over towards it and begin to like panter their way over. Panter their way over? That's a word, sure. Okay, up next, Remy.
Okay, I'm like Command and Conquer styling this. Like I've got my unit of wolves on the ground. I'm up high still. I'm micromanaging this battle from up high. I've got Wally Wolf as my squad leader of the wolves. Right. So
What's
these
the potion?
I'll let you know at the end.
did you say 2 wolves and a bear are coming towards
I didn't use it for what I wanted.
Yeah,
to,
and
so
they're
I'll let you know.
large bear and like
Okay.
rather not dire wolf but large wolves, and they're
Did
like wreathed in this
did it
like
not
black
work?
smoke
You
with like
intended?
bright red eyes.
No, it
How
worked,
far away
it
are
worked
they
perfectly.
currently?
They're
Just-
currently about 40 feet.
It wasn't what I was aiming to use it for.
Thank God that's the wolf's movement speed.
I'm gonna keep
gonna-
thinking it's you, and I like the idea of making you.
I'm
think
gonna
it's you.
have all 9 wolves, including Wally Wolf,
Yeah.
charge right at them.
Okay, how do you want to divide this up?
So there's 8, so...
Could you do me a favour and just tell me how much health a wolf has?
It has 11.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. This has been the most mental visionary,
Yeah.
most pleasing episode we've ever done. In my head, this
We need
looks
to do art of this.
fucking
Yeah,
great.
if we
yeah.
had an animator, that would be great.
Oh.
Looking at you, Tom. I'm going to divide it up so there's 8 of them. So there's going to be... I'm going to have 2 regulars and Wally Wolf on the bear.
Yep.
And then 3 regular wolves on the other 2 wolves.
Okay, so we're all next. By the way, Tom, you're up next if you want to think about your goal.
Oh, do I roll?
What
And
are the,
Yeah,
what
just
are
roll
the-
it.
I get the pack tactics, so it can be 8 of these. So this is on one of the wolves. That's going to be... What is it added to? That's going to be 22.
Yep.
Hit on one of the wolves. That's going to be a 16.
Yep.
And that's going to be a 18.
Yep.
Okay, so it hits all 3 on that wolf.
So all 3 on one of the wolves.
Other wolf is going to be a nat 20.
Yep.
And a 18.
Yep.
And a nice 24.
I really hope none of this
So
music is
the
copyrighted and destroys this episode.
Mhm.
Wolves all hit on the wolves.
I've used music before and like
And then
played
Wally
songs
Wolf
before,
is.
Thing is,
Wally
it's
Wolf
so
gets
quiet,
slightly. I'll
and the
do
voice
Wally
is
Wolf
so
after.
loud
Yeah.
that it
Oh,
doesn't
okay.
help.
That's going to be 19 on the
It's really
bear.
hard to
Yep.
put up.
And that's going to be
That's really silent.
23 on the
10
24 on the bear.
Yep.
Then,
And wait, don't see Direwolf quickly.
so no
I think he
particular.
gets a slightly different bonus.
You're a
Slightly different bonus.
He does get slightly different bonus, yeah. We did slightly more damage as well. That's going to be a 21 from Wally Wolf.
Yep.
So everything hit. That was nice. So that's going to be right. First wolf. That's going to be 6d4 add 6. So 3, 5, 9, 13, 17, 18, 19, add 6.
25.
25 on the first wolf.
Okay, that wolf is
For the
dead.
record, 3d8s would do the same amount.
Oh, I like it this way.
Okay.
2 on the second wolf. 5, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Is that?
Yeah, that's
It's
it.
just me. I was
Okay, so 16 add 6,
Oh
so
my God,
22.
thank
That's the
you,
exact
I-
health.
First
No one's
section!
got it.
What a dick.
Nice.
One viewer.
Hashtag bring back ferrets.
And then Wally Wolf and the boys,
Hashtag
so
Dicks out for
these
ferrets.
2, so
Damn.
that's going to be 3, 4,
Who the
5,
fuck is that ferrets guy?
6,
I don't know.
I heard he's a massive
12,
dick.
12 from the
I heard it
normal
looks like
wolves
Tom
on him,
from
and
Full
then from Wally Wolf it is much better, solid 11 damage from Wally Wolf added on to
Nice.
that.
Damage per
Nice.
second from us. Like,
So you see them like
yeah.
tearing at the flesh of this bear. The bear seems to be okay still,
Okay.
pretty much. The wolves just get taken down mid-run.
It's like that scene from Return of the King where the army of the dead just like flowing over everything.
And you see like as the wolves tumble, they go back into their elf forms again as well, like their lifeless bodies just being there. Okay. What's Remy doing?
Remy's fucking chilling out. What is Remy?
Pops a
doing?
bottle of
You're up top, there's
Cuba.
plenty of elves and elf archers kind of up around here.
Right. What
you can
I'll
see that
do-
on like distant like high points, just like launching out arrows
Can
down.
I
the
just
field.
ask before my turn, what shade mail beasts are there around me?
Around the nearest one to you is the bear that's running towards you, but you can also see some more wolves, another bear. There's a few like eagles and falcons flying out. You also see one massive elk as well.
That's
Ooh.
fucking sick.
That's like
Right.
it's like black, got black horns, like wreathed in this black smoke.
Oh,
as
that's so emo. I love it.
How grouped up are these elf archers?
well. Fairly grouped up. You can see that there's like with some of them there's orcs around them as well, like a few of them.
Okay.
But the main battle is like there's a big melee happen. There's like if you imagine you're on a big like platform, it's like a a town square platform, so
Okay.
to speak, and there's like a big melee happening here with civilians kind of
Would
mixed
there
in
be
as
like
well.
would there be like a line of archers anywhere?
It's not really a line because it's kind of like, you know, like the Ewok kind of platforms. It's kind
Yeah,
of
yeah.
like circle like that, so you could get like 3 in a line if you were to like do a line spell.
Yeah, I'm gonna line myself up for a line spell. I'm gonna do a lovely little Aganaza Scorcher,
Nice.
Remy's new favourite spell.
What's it?
Aganaza Scorcher.
I could get that up.
Aganazas. Oh, that was a good.
Ooh,
Good,
nice.
good.
Oh wait, I don't have to roll. They make it
DC?
DC 750.
Worst.
15. Okay.
Yeah.
Worse than multiple.
Okay. 2 pass, 1
Sorry.
crit fails.
Oh, nice.
How many viewers are we sitting pretty on?
Yeah, currently sitting on 4.
We got to 9.
I'm just glad to be
I saw
playing
9.
We
that
got
game.
9 at one point.
That's
That was
going to be
when I was going. No.
10 damage total. So I guess 5 on the ones that saved and whatever. On
You see
go.
the one that the one that failed is now looking really bad and burnt. The other 2 are still looking okay, and they just look over to you and then like knock some arrows into there.
Okay. Would there be any cover I could take? Cover. behind
Because
here?
you're on the edge, not really.
Okay.
You could jump down and fucking break your legs.
How far is it? Is it still 100 feet from here?
Yeah. You can sort of fall back and shoot at Agana's Scorcher.
That'd be cool.
Don't tempt.
I'm trying.
Could you use Again as a Scorcher as
Would there
a
be something I
jetpack?
could jump down
Yes.
to that's not full distance down?
Yeah,
to
there's
fall?
like some debris
Onto
that
one of
like
the
would,
maybe.
would take like a roll to get down to safely. There's like debris of like houses kind of like trapped between trees as they've fallen. And
How far down?
The nearest one's about 40 feet down, I'd say.
I'll bloody go for it.
Nice. So could you roll a acrobatics to land safely?
I get advantage on acrobatics checks, which didn't do me many favours. 11.
Okay, you're going to still take the brunt of the damage, but I believe you take half of
I
falling
am
damage
resistant
anyway.
to falling damage, and I always land on my feet.
Okay, so that's going to be 10. That's going to be 17 points of falling damage half.
That's alright. Someone half that for me.
So that's going to be rounded up. It'd be 9.
9.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Me
Callie.
just bloody.
Callie, you're up.
Okay, so this bear's coming towards me, yeah?
Yeah, it's about 40 feet away from you.
Okay. Oh, fuck's sake. Can it be 35 feet away from me?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
It just pops.
Yeah, because the gorilla body's not in the way, it's now the man body, so it would be.
It just
Okay.
pops like a graphic.
Right, so
You rubber bands a lot.
Callie is kind of... Callie is just...
Also, you're so lucky you made him unconscious while riding him down, because if you had killed him and riding him down, he'd have changed midway into a man.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh shit.
And you would have just landed in his ribs.
Falgrim and
Darren.
Darren style.
Yeah, so I'm gonna... With this bear, I'm gonna put away my short bow now.
Yeah.
Callie is just furious and so distraught and upset. Tears streaming down his face as this is going on. And he's going to pull out his 2 daggers that he's got, do a sweet little flippy manoeuvre and hold them like this. Run up to this bear, jump at him and try and just literally...
Dodging past the a million wolves that are between you and him.
Oh, he's using one that's like
Also,
a jump.
you're charging the bear head on, because the bear's like in motion as it's
Yeah.
doing this work.
So like, you know when you're
He's
climbing a
using
cliff
one of the
face?
wolves as like a springboard and just like jumping off it.
Yeah, you know when like,
10.
you're climbing up a wall with knives and you stick them
Yeah.
in and whatever? I'm doing that, but directly into the bear's
Nice.
chest.
So make
2
your
knives.
attack. Yeah, so you get, because you're dual wielding, it'll be a bonus action as the offhand attack,
Yeah.
but you don't get the proficiency bonus added to it. You just
So I won't get my dex.
no, basically with the roll the first attack
Quick 20 for that.
as normal.
Okay.
Still can't believe I got quick
14.
That is gonna hit.
Okay.
Oh.
So,
And if you want to roll the second attack first as well, just
yeah.
it's quicker. Then so you roll it and just
I like
add your
that
dex
crap.
mod.
Okay.
It's,
So it's
offhand
attack.
19.
Not on my channel.
Okay, so I hit with both.
Just
on
I
one
don't-
of
it's
them,
not
can I do
on me,
sneak
but,
attacks?
yeah,
I've got the
yes,
wolves.
is what I did.
So,
Oh.
10, 11, 17 on the first.
Nice.
Is that damage?
Oh, no, sorry, 21 on the first.
Okay, so that's 4 more. This thing is now bloodied.
Okay, and on the second.
Yeah, you definitely can't play this.
Yeah, I don't know why they just put
Ah!
6 on
What's
the
that?
second.
I was
and then
covering
it
up the
was-
music with my
All of this will be copyrighted music.
Yeah, you got to make sure there are not.
I've used these playlists before.
But you got to make sure there aren't 10 seconds.
Again, yeah, it's because
of
we're talking
silence.
over it. It's fine.
10
but-
seconds of silence, and you'll most likely be flagged if it's
Oh, really?
copyrighted. It's usually like 10 seconds if it's not clear.
Oh, fair enough.
All right.
But if it is clear, it's
Yeah,
within
you
seconds.
just leap up, dig in your 2 daggers, rip them out, and this thing is kind of like.
Oh no, I'm not ripping them out.
All right, so you're trying to hold on as well
Yeah.
as it's running. Okay, that's gonna be interesting.
Onto its chest, like on its front.
Okay.
Yes.
Up next is Morlin,
Okay.
and
Oh god.
the
he's
only
pissed at
living
me.
thing near him now is within 30 feet of him is you. And as per
Damn.
his curse, he has to attack the nearest thing within 30 feet of him.
Shit.
So he immediately.
I'm just like, oh no.
So he sees you and just immediately like. Just like charges his great axe in both hands is going to make his 2 attacks against you.
Can I do a reaction?
If you've got something, an action that like a thing that says 1 reaction for it. 'Cause
You have a spell that's a reaction.
I don't think I do. With dark vision,
So
no, I
his
don't
first
think-
attack is going to be a 14, which is just going to miss you. So he just the anger of seeing Tusk like killed. He just swings far too high and you're just stuck under. His second attack is going to be a 24, and that's going to hit. So
Gonna hit.
he does quite a bit of damage.
Oh god, this might be it.
Gross.
That's going to be.
I die a magnificent hero.
You take 17 points of slashing damage.
I'm on 3.
As he just and just like leaves this massive gaping cut across your chest with this axe, and it
Does
like
it knock me back?
you can see it like staggers you back a bit, and
Oh.
you can see that it like as your blood like drips down the runes on his axe, they glow like a brighter red.
Shit.
Yeah,
I
he's
forgot how to my
My cat eyes widen and my
I have
ears
5
do
black
that
bombs.
flat thing.
I have 5 black bombs.
Oh, so you do.
Yeah,
Oh.
I have 5 black bombs. I just realised.
he's also going to use his bonus action.
Oh,
to,
shit.
No, this is kind of works out for you guys as well. Allies within 60 feet, so it's going to be a group of orcs. You.
I'm probably within range now, because I was 100 feet away and I'm now 40 feet.
You're now just 60 feet away. So
Yeah.
So you won't be. Tom and like. Well, I guess the wolves won't be out. I'm gonna say the wolves aren't allied to him.
That's fine.
Wally Wolf will be.
Okay.
He unleashed this really loud battle cry, just into the sky, and basically you have what was it? You have advantage on all attacks until his next turn.
Oh wow.
We do. Okay.
The memes. Even against him.
So up next is Jumper Scotty.
Okay, first up, I'm going to use my bonus action to get, I believe it's called my second wind.
Yep.
So I'm going to heal 1d10 plus my level. Well, fuck. I heal 5 damage.
Could be worse.
It could be worse. No, it couldn't be worse, actually. I rolled a 1.
Oh, you
Uh,
did 7.
You can see there's just the chaos around
Yeah,
you,
my
of, like
Shiro is
orcs
gonna
and elves just fighting and civilians cowering. And,
Okay. I'll tell you what, I got shot by a load of elves above me, didn't I?
yeah, they're like about 20 feet and up.
How many?
I'd say there's a group of 4 of them there.
Okay, how much do I still get my 2 attacks?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to take both of my attacks at them.
Okay.
Like, just any of them
How
that I
does the
can hit.
war end? Do we have
Okay,
to
are you
kill
shooting an arrow?
It's-
Arrows, 2
Every
like I
single
click my bow
person.
back together and I just...
I have 3 health.
I assume there's like a
It's a
set
bonus
criteria.
action to clip the bow to get back.
Then I'm going to keep running the way I was and find some cover from them.
Yeah, basically they're on like this tree that intersects us. You can get like right under them, basically, so the floor there's the ones above you if you want.
Yep, I'm gonna do that then.
A massive
Okay. Oh,
gash.
by the way, you have still
Oh
got
shit,
your
that's my
fire breath.
stomach.
'Cause, I'm not going to say it was used up by the like the cinematic bit.
Okay, in which case, does it count as a bonus action or my main
If
action?
I'm stuck
Main
in,
action for
at least
Then
I'm
could
gonna
I
be-
hit them with it from below?
You can.
Just
Oh, you'll give it a good damn try.
more, so that's the
Okay, it's not going to do as much damage to them because the floor's in the way, but it will catch it alight.
Okay, then I'm going to do that and then move away from where I lit it so they don't fall on me.
Nice. So you can see it lights on fire. They begin like screaming, and they do take some damage, and that's going to have more consequence on their go.
Good.
So the orcs.
Was this anywhere near the ones I burned?
No, yours were like across the way from where the tree fell, and these were
Okay.
like above and back. So the orcs, first of all, the ones fighting the elves up top, begin to take over. Quite a few elves up top are dying.
Okay.
The orcs
Oh, wow.
fighting the shademail beasts
That's kind of good.
are looking fucking terrible. There's about 15 orcs left on the ground fighting the shademail beasts.
I'll just run
How
over there
many
and just
shape
hide.
There's about, I'd say there's like 12, but they can take like a couple orcs each. Like they're not doing very well.
Yeah.
It's alright, we got wolves.
Up next are the elves. So for the general elf populace up top,
Man can take 10.
yeah, the elves are doing terribly up top. A lot of them are dying. The elves right above you.
They fight with the strength of
I'm
bears.
tempted to just run away.
Okay.
Yamashiro has no obligation to be here.
Yeah,
He can
exactly.
just do
Brian's got the character already. We could get out of here.
You see one of them leaps to a nearby rooftop as the floor just breaks from under them, and you see a mixture of fire and
Right,
fall
Brian.
damage.
Yeah, good old Brian.
But
I wonder if
This
he's been
mixture of
caught
fire
up
and
in
fall damage, these three elves that are just on top just
Imagine
crumble
just
and
really
burn and
people.
die in front of you,
Everyone's
but the other one that jumps
running.
to the rooftop is gonna look at that, look angry, and just fire an arrow off at you.
Okay.
He's just in the middle of the battlefield.
Which
but
is
no
gonna
one's
be a
attacking him
hit.
because they
Fuck.
know he's so nice.
For
It's like, oh,
8 points of piercing
No,
damage.
8 points.
He's got
Fuck,
like
I'm
beers and drinks.
so close to death.
And so people
he's the
stop
guy
and
at
just
the
grab
end of
a
the race
tea.
handing
He nearly
out
rolled
cups of
maximum
water.
damage, so he just angrily looks off and just arrow you. The
Yeah.
guys that you burn,
Yes.
as they see you jump down, they're gonna this is gonna be basically mid-air. They're gonna try and hit you.
Is that going to be a harder DC to hit me? I'm falling.
I'm gonna say this is more for just flavour,
Oh, okay.
so I'm gonna say no.
I want him to hit you in the leg. It'll be
Okay,
interesting.
2 of them hit. 1 of them. Oh, there's 4 of them. Sorry?
Wouldn't it be harder to hit me though if I was falling though?
Moving
So I'm
target.
falling 40 feet.
True.
Ah!
Okay, I'll have them shoot you when you land.
Damn.
I was just doing
It's
that for.
okay, it's just
I
for
was
flavour.
just doing that for flavour, like the in mid-air stuff.
Okay.
So yeah, 2 of them are gonna hit.
Sorry, Alex.
That's okay.
Right.
Sometimes you just gotta buckle up and
That's gonna
face
be-
the DM magic.
14 points of piercing damage.
Kiddo. Is that with my 17 AC that 2 of them hit?
Yes,
I don't know how this
because
is
that
gonna
was
work
a 19. And
I don't know how
15
badly
without the,
damaged
without
what's
the
his name is.
ant.
Okay.
Morden.
Morden. How badly damaged is
So
Morden?
also
He
at
won't
the,
be
end, at
bloody,
the end of
it'll
this
be
round,
death.
Elliot, can you roll a d20 for me, please? So I,
Oh no.
so I remember.
I'm chill. I'm 6.
Cool.
Is it? It's just 1.
Yeah, it's just 1. Okay, so now we're back to the top. So Yamashiro.
I have no idea what I'm gonna do. Oh yeah, I have black bombs. Black bombs, are they do explosive damage or are they?
Yes, they do 1d4 fire damage. No, 2d4 fire damage each.
2d4 fire damage each.
They're basically that's what the orcs use to blow up the tree.
Okay.
But they use like a big.
And
plus
so I
on it.
have Morden after me and quite a few other orcs.
What's your movement?
Also, at the end of the round, you see below you, with not really a weapon, but like a massive tree trunk. You see your Goliath.
I
Right?
knew he was going to pop up at some point.
Yes! 1-1!
Right.
And he's just like home running
Thank
elves,
fuck.
pretty much.
We needed him.
Can I use perception to find the path of least resistance to get the fuck out of there?
Yeah, sure. Your passive perception will probably cover it. To be fair.
Oh, it's 21.
Oh, yeah. So you just like a quick glance around towards the town square. That's a no-go. Like not at all. Towards the town hall as well is pretty much not a no-go. You can see the nearest building to you is like what looks like a blacksmith, and the door seems to be closed. Windows aren't smashed. You can with your passive perception, you can just about see someone cowering inside. The building looks fairly empty from here. You think that would probably be the safest place.
Your
to
eyes are like Iron Man's head. Right? You can just see like everything tracking.
Right.
around.
Can I throw all 5 black bombs at Morden and fucking run?
Yeah, sure.
Fuck.
Are you?
You are killing him.
If you run away from him, he will get an attack opportunity.
Oh shit. Well,
So
could they disorient him now?
You can take the disengage action, which means he won't get attack opportunity and then run if you wanted.
But then you won't be able to throw your bomb.
But then you wouldn't be able to throw them.
I'd actually think I should.
I'd
I'm
say
on
that's a
3. I
safer
should do
bet.
that. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll do
that's
that
a
then.
safer bet.
I'll just run.
Okay, so you just run. He goes to the swing and you just duck under it as you run.
I limp under it. I limp under it in my intestines.
So you run 30 feet away from him.
Yeah.
Towards the building. Okay, so you get right up towards the building window, pretty much.
Is this the building I'm on top of by any chance? Or is this
It's just below. This is one that's still standing. That was built on the
Oh.
ground because it's like a blacksmith.
And whilst I'm
so it's
going
not
there,
like
I'm
a stone base.
Friends, hello, hello.
Okay, so up next are the Shapemail beasts.
That was a really boring turn
So-
after that fucking epic one.
The brown bear is gonna first of all try and shake you off. So could you roll a strength saving throw? for
Can
me?
I just ask, if I manage to stay stuck in, if I manage to succeed on this save, because he's shaking me around and because I've got 2 daggers in him, Is he going to take some damage?
He'll
from
take some damage. Yeah.
that? Okay.
So it'll need to be a strength.
Is it
saving
strength? Yeah.
throw.
Um.
6.
That's wait. That's.
Plus.
So you need to beat his strength check.
I'm going to re-roll that because I can re-roll strength if I do it before you tell me what happens.
Should have started with that.
It's a 0.
Okay, so yeah, he shakes you and you just immediately fall off to the ground.
Wilhelm.
How many wolves are around him? Wally Wolf and
Technically, well, yeah, right in front of him were those 3, but then I guess the other 6 are now probably.
like closing in.
Yeah.
On their turn, they're going to close in.
Yeah.
So right on him was 3.
Wally Wolf and 2 regulars.
Okay. So he's gonna, at the 2 regulars, he's gonna do a claw attack each. That's gonna be, what's their AC?
13.
Okay, so that one is gonna be a miss, and the other claw attack is gonna be a hit.
Aye.
So that's gonna be.
I regain.
That's gonna be 5 points of slashing damage, plus an extra 4 points of necrotic damage.
He's still chill. He's
Yep.
on 3.
And then he's gonna go for a bite attack
Fair
against
enough.
Wally Wolf.
You bet. Wally Wolf has an AC of slightly higher, I believe, because he is my actual spirit.
That's a nat 20.
Yep.
So, what's that? So it's just gonna be a total of 46.
Ooh, this is D&D.
17 points of piercing damage, plus
This is
6 points of necrotic damage.
What is the highest
not
health
down
any
yet.
of us are on? Is it Remy?
I think it is
Are you
right,
on the
yeah.
highest health of any of us?
I'm on 6.
No, it's
Genuinely, you might be.
Callie.
It's me with 10.
Yeah.
What was the total damage of that?
So
Maybe we should
so
just call
it's
Brian and get the
17
fuck
points of
out.
piercing,
Say
so
CPK.
after 9 plus 6 points of necrotic, so 15.
Okay. Oh, that's not too bad.
This could be.
I
the
mean,
end.
we have a party member not in the fight.
The
right?
other shade melt
story will
beasts
continue.
aren't looking too good as they're getting distracted by the main battle. You see 2 of the basically the large like falcons begin to swoop down and begin like circling the battle where like the wolves in Cali are. Up next, Remy and the wolves.
Is it the wolves are first, aren't they?
They can go either. Oh yeah. Oh shit. Yeah.
They have their own.
Yeah. The wolves are now.
All 6 are gonna go for. They're like gonna fucking flood this guy.
Nice.
In wolf.
Yeah. We'll go
You haven't been
Wally Wolf
flooded in wolves
first.
before.
That's gonna be 18.
This is now Metal Gear.
Double 8. What do I need so I can just be like? I
But it
got
is
all
Metal
that.
Gear.
Okay.
Great Fox.
Kelly Andrew, the incursion.
What?
Not denying this. What the name of it? It's just for Metal
That
Gear.
was 18 plus 5. I'm assuming that
Yeah.
hits.
You need an 11 or higher to hit.
Okay then. Another hit.
Snag, there are bombs.
Another hit.
Like
Just
the Raven.
hope attack doesn't totally come out
Like
and
the
overrun
Raven.
me.
That's
Callie, can you hear me?
my 6.
Callie!
Yeah.
Callie!
Seven, nat 20.
Oh
so
god, they're killing me. Oh.
18 hits. Yep, gonna hit.
With all these hits, and it's on 10 health, you can just tell me how this pack of the
We're supposed to
all
look
the
at soldiers'
wolves
butts
just
and find
killed
out
it
the
there.
key.
Like taking,
Oh, shit.
they're
How
kind of like
tells you.
Wally Wolf
Oh,
is the main
what?
wolf here,
The
and they
kill
kind
killer.
of they're following his kind of orders, and they all just like he kind of gives them the look, and all at once they all just pounce on this thing after like Callie's been shaken.
Did they
off.
wink at each other?
They, you know they. Like as soon as he's shaken off, they all just kind of manage to stop his run by like all pouncing on at the same time and just like clawing onto his like legs. And as they do this, they kind of tear chunks of his legs off, and then as he kind of kneels to the ground, they all kind of flood over him and just rip him to shreds.
The
You see as well,
Yeah.
after a few moments, the pieces
You guys
of
are all worried
bear
about this
in their
bear.
mouths and on their claws and their fur turns to pieces of human or pieces of elf.
Oh
Okay,
my
they're wolves.
god.
Okay, Remy.
You guys are all worried about this bear, and I've got a fucking massive pissed off orc coming at me.
You're fine. You'll get into that house that you're trying to get into.
I'm outside the window right now.
Help!
I am going to
Let
cast
me in!
Hold Person on Morlem.
Wait, don't
Okay.
you have Liam's tiny hut?
What kind of
No.
It's a 10-minute ritual.
Can
Fuck
you
yes.
give
And Remy has
me
it.
a
It's
wisdom?
like, wait.
Just give me 10 minutes.
I'm sure I had a healing potion, but apparently I don't.
Okay,
Because I could fucking go for a heal potion right now.
Yeah, no, I have nothing.
I was hoping my
Well, I have two
I was hoping my
healing
black one
potions.
would kind of incapacitate
I might
him
drink
for a
one
short
at the
bit.
end of this.
Okay, what was your DC?
15.
15, and that's a whiz, did you say?
Yes.
He passes with a
Why
21.
does this sound so much like the X-Files?
Probably is.
You see that like your magic basically just through his pure anger just can't break through it.
Fair enough. I'm going to take a chug-a-lug of my potion of greater healing that I seem to have.
Nice.
What's that? Greater healing? Is that?
That is 44 plus 4.
Okay. 3, 6, 9. Dang. 11 plus 4.
9, 11.
11 plus 4, so I get a 15 health back. Back up to where I was before I got hit.
Black powder bombs can't melt trees.
Well, apparently they can.
It was an inside job.
It was an inside
Nimblebreed did whatever date this is.
So how far am I to the ground now? How far am I to the top of this blacksmith's hut?
Top of the back, so that's going to be, so if you're 60 feet off the ground, it's going to be another 40 feet. Because the building's only about 20 feet high.
I'm going for it.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm going for a sick jump.
Cool, so athletics. No,
Do a
acrobatics,
flip!
Slightly better.
Yeah.
12.
Okay, you're still going to take some of the fall damage, but it's not going to be as much. You're not
3.
falling as.
Hmm?
I
Yeah,
really
you're
didn't
not
think
falling
about
as
that
far.
when I just fell down.
So that's going to be 6 half.
I was confused when you were doing it.
I was like, it looked
You
fucking
just
cool.
jump
Well,
randomly
and
feet
it
on
did,
top of
but
this
he was
blacksmith
dead.
building.
It didn't
You see
slow down.
Yamashiro just as he's running towards the thing with Morlin just staring at him.
Who, me?
Yeah, because
I
he's
have a plan.
Oh, you have a plan.
you're still the nearest thing to him.
Can I go right to,
Brian!
right to the edge
You
of
do in
the,
front of me.
Yeah,
of
you
the
can-
house
yeah.
and extend
You
my
can't.
hand extend my hand down to try
Imagine
and
coming over and
reach
try-
Yamashiro.
Okay,
Cool.
so your hand's extended as
Just
your turn ends. So you do all your movement, get there, and now your hand's extended.
My hand's extended down.
Okay, Callie,
Oh, yes.
you're on the ground, and you just watch this wolf pack just decimate a bear slash elf guy,
Okay.
and you can see these 2 falcons kind of like circling, and you see like some of the shape male beasts are now beginning to like the animal instincts kicking in, and they're beginning to flee basically.
So the falcons, are they? Did you say falcons?
They're
Are
punching people everywhere.
Come on now, you're better than that. Are they shade mail? Are they?
Yeah, they still have these like black this like black wreath like smoke around them
No.
as they fly.
Okay. Yeah, too high up for me to get in my short mail, aren't they?
No, they're only about like 30 to 40 feet up.
Oh, okay.
Tom, it's not okay to do that on stream.
Got that, Tom.
I'm gonna. Oh, I don't know.
Now this
What
is
are the-
Ruby.
Don't you have a bow?
Yeah, no, I do, but I kind of.
Still the second, though.
Yeah, I'll do my Boeing.
Do you want this?
My Boeing 747.
Nice.
One of the falcons, please.
Bring it down. Should still probably hit.
16.
Yeah, that's gonna hit a falcon.
I don't. Do,
Really?
Sneak attack? Can I sneak attack?
You don't have an enemy within 5 feet of them.
No, I don't.
Maybe you can shout it more than.
You get your dex to that at least.
5 damage.
Okay, you shoot a clear hole through the wing, and it's not looking too good. They don't have a lot of health in falcon.
It just starts spiraling like.
No, it's not turning into a human. You just see a massive gaping hole in the arm. You're like, oh god!
It's got one wing and one human arm. Like, ah!
I'm gonna, if I may.
You are still. You made that shot prone, by the way, which is pretty cool.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get up.
It's like.
Oh my
able
god,
to stand
yeah.
up.
That was cool.
Oh, I'm so tired. Yeah, I'm gonna just go with that. Yeah,
Cool.
get up.
Just lie. Oh, I thought you were just gonna lie there.
Up
Just
next
like,
is Morlin,
oh fuck.
and you are still the closest thing within 30 feet of him.
Is there any way that I can grab Remy's arm? Is
What?
there any possibility?
Do it right now.
What he's gonna do is, as he runs, he slings his axe on his back, and he's going to try and spear you through the window.
This should kill me.
So I'm gonna need a contested grapple. So I need you to make athletics or acrobatics check.
I'm imagining Yaramashiro saying that as he runs over that. You're the killing me.
So as he so because he's raging as well, he gets an advantage on
Oh my
this
god,
check.
if he dies,
This
Remy's gonna
should
watch
be
what
enough.
happens.
17.
Oh, he still did bad with advantage. So with a 16, you He goes to charge. You just sidestep, and he just shoulder slams straight into like the wall and window. And you see this big crack in it, and you see like blood and splinters going down his like arm. He like frustratedly just punches it.
I want like a slight cut on my leg. I'm like,
Pulls the axe from his back, looks at you, and then notices the cowering elf inside as well.
Oh, fuck him!
Oh!
That shit out.
Dude, actually, no,
He's going to use a bonus action because
wait, I'm chaotic
One-
good. I should
'cause,
probably help him.
once per round he's aggressive,
They're
so
racist, it's
he
fine.
can move his full movement up towards another hostile creature. So he's going to make a wisdom check.
Yeah, the elves. are
Actually, no, it's
nice.
It's going to be a percentile actually to see who he goes for. So it's 50-50. Do you want below 50 or above?
Below.
Okay, so the green one is going to be the 10 dice. Okay. So he uses his action. Well, not his action, sorry, his bonus action, and hops through the window.
No!
Thank fuck for that though.
Whoever your god is, he's smiling on you today.
Jamie, you're up top. You've just seen these people burn. There's a guy shooting at you. The orcs are now
Feel really bad
cleaning.
now.
The orcs now are pretty much
Just
cleaning up, and you
screaming
can
up.
see the elves are kind of like
I'm
cowering.
glad that
Some are
wasn't
still
me.
fighting, like trying to fight, but it is just a massacre up here.
How is the one that shot me looking?
He's fine, so he's up on the roof. Like
Okay, I'm
he
gonna
jump from the
click the bow back together. I'm gonna take a shot at him,
Nice.
and it's going to be a.
Are you adding the +1 for the? Black
I am. Ooh, 17 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
Okay, and then
So
it is piercing damage.
yes, it's a D8 +1 plus your dex.
D8 plus 1 plus dex. Good. And my dex. That is 10 damage.
Nice. You just with the damage from the fire as well. You just look up and just like
Peg him.
this fine bow makes a lovely sound as you fire it. And it just through the head. And he
It's
just,
like when you put your finger around
You
a
just
wine glass
watch
and
the
sing.
elves die.
It's that like shot from when Legolas is in Moria and he like tracks the arrow
Oh.
through the
Yeah,
goblin's
I'm
head.
slowly rising up, looking through the
Right.
windows. Like,
With that done, I'm gonna take a scan and see if there's
Looking at the
any
window and
like
looking up,
houses or shops around that may contain any kind of healing items.
sure. Make a perception at
Wave at the
disadvantage
elf.
because the war is still happening.
well, it's probably my
Goddamn
test.
Luke.
I'll just be like,
Perception.
Yeah.
11.
You look around. It seems to be very mundane houses. There's a lot of wreckages near you because you're still near the part where the tree fell. It's just chaos. You can't really make head or tail of it.
I'm gonna head to the nearest house and I'm gonna go inside and I'm gonna close the door.
Okay, you go in, there's no door left on this house. It's like partially. In
I'm
half
going
by
to
the tree.
mime closing a door.
Gutting.
Okay.
Yep. And then I'm gonna basically, for now,
Time
I'm
it
just gonna
takes you-
sit down inside and try and recuperate a bit.
In the time
And
it
turn
takes
into
you
an
to
elf.
mime closing
The
the door,
orcs-
someone
Actually, I
jumps
can't do
in.
that. Never mind.
Okay, the orcs, basically up top, are clean up. There are no elves fighting anymore. They're either running or dead.
Okay.
That's up top.
So I'm good.
The orcs down the bottom,
I'm good.
again, pretty much
Should
wiped
be a
out.
ready
There's
roll for
about,
me.
there's,
Like,
I'd say
trusting.
now there's about 5 orcs at the bottom that
Okay.
have just managed to fend off the Shaymar beasts.
Okay.
As the Shaymar beasts are kind of running away
Okay.
into the forest. You can see people fleeing. There are still people fighting. You can see. What was his? What shall I call him? Double 17. So his name is Retter. You see Retter,
I think even if more.
sorry,
Goliath.
Goliath. That's the word I was
Pissed
looking
at me
for. Thank you
for
very
doing
much. See Retter the Goliath
I
just
think
like
I'm gonna die.
crushing people with this massive log that he has, like pummeling them, fucking batting them away, home running them pretty much.
Nice.
If you care to glance in there, you see streaks of blood flying up the wall of the inside of the blacksmith, and if you were to poke you would see very little of what resembles an elf, and entrails and blood and organs all over the room.
Fuck.
So what once was like a brown wooden room is now pretty much
Red
stained red.
That's where Morden is, isn't it?
What are you?
That's what
What are
he's
you two
doing.
doing on top of the roof and by the window?
I'm looking down and saying, thank God that wasn't me.
Yes, thank God indeed.
If you lift him up, you still hear, even though the person's dead, you still hear the raging kind of like of Morlin as he like is trying to like, he's like
Ooh,
pantering around
maybe I
looking for a
could
target.
collapse the building upon him.
Don't.
I think we should just
Just
leave him.
just
Leave him until he calms down.
like a child with a tantrum. We
Yes.
should leave him.
Like the Incredible Hulk at the end of Age of Ultron.
Great play.
We need Scarlett Johansson.
So you the war
Remy
eventually.
goes in and just strokes Morland's hand.
the war eventually comes to an end. You get to lick your wounds. People are injured.
Quite literally.
A ton of people are dead.
I am
What, do you go to-
scavenging
go back
around the
to
houses
full?
that are nearby.
Are we going back to full, or is it just?
Yeah. Is it like fully over now? Like are we?
It's basically there are orcs still like hunting down elves and clearing them up, but this is the first time this battle is that initiative round. Like I'm not gonna say it was like a round is 6 seconds.
Yeah.
That battle has been going on for like hours,
Okay.
and you finally get to stop and just be like,
I go check on Brian.
Keep
I'm
pass
gonna-
me.
you're not sure where he is.
Keep
He
pass me,
was-
Robert, please.
You're not sure where he is. He's nowhere to be found.
Oh, we-
Did we
Roll
send him
roll
somewhere?
investigation.
I got passive perception.
Did we send him somewhere
Yeah,
though?
because Elliot's looking through it for the
Okay.
like around us. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not 8.
Okay. Looking around, you're like looking at the bodies. You don't see Brian. You don't kind of see him waiting anywhere. One body you do find is the one of the blood soup maker.
No!
Um,
I take a bowl of my blood suit out and I go.
I join
I'm
him.
not dead. No. He's,
I join
They just
him.
drown him in
No,
his...
not on him. Like.
Alright.
Wait,
just
I
on
join.
him.
I join.
I've fallen out for a fallen homie.
he's out. You see, as like the hours pass and it winds down, you see a funeral pyre is made for the orcs, and also all the bodies are burnt of the elves, and especially the Shade Mail Guards ones. So
Did
they
my
don't
ball
go back
survive?
there.
Can I?
You what?
The boar that I bought plate armor for before the battle.
Yeah,
Did he survive?
I'm upset now.
Um,
It's gonna you
Are we-
bought plate armor for him, so
are
it's
we
gonna
all
be
fully healed now. Or?
very he survives.
Well, how much healing? Are we
I would
gonna
say this is gonna count as a long rest. Yeah.
get? Okay.
You can see festivities only a few hours after have begun. There's fires lit, people are drinking. You see,
It's fucking lit.
I'm crying about
So I.
people,
letting
are,
someone
people
die.
are down. Funny enough, this is the one time you've seen the orcs celebrate where there isn't any kind of violence and like brawling. You can see everyone's singing and chanting. There are a few elves who are like insiders. You know that they didn't want to slaughter the innocent elves, so you see that
What a cruel punishment.
They're not-
inside Thatcher's.
they're not celebrating, but they are. Well, the insiders are celebrating. You see, some of them are just kind of.
Is it like
feel like they're
the
lucky to be
Can I-
alive.
Is it like the Ewok celebration at the end of episode 6?
Yeah.
Can I go inside the blacksmith's and take a ring and then put it around my neck as remembrance?
A ring?
For I don't know, whatever
Oh,
they have.
Yeah, they have. You
Or a
can.
key to the blacksmith or
You
whatever.
can roll investigation while you're in there. Actually.
Yeah, sure.
While all of this is going on, can I just be scouring the battlefield?
21.
Just.
Because a lot of people are looting as well. I will need to know like specific places a bit. Like there's like the temple building. There's the temple where you met the
Guy.
where you did the thieves' camp thing with the guy. There's
Yeah.
like the town hall. There's the blacksmith. There's the stable and the rookery. There's like the houses up top.
I
I'm
wasn't gonna-
I'm
What
gonna
did you
spend my time.
What did you get for investigation?
21.
21. Okay, so you're kind of like looking around and it's fucking grisly in here. Like there are still no one's cleaned this up. You find like the hand of the guy who he killed, and you see his husband as well next, like his body off in the corner who had already died.
God.
And you find a
I'm
nice
a homophobe as well now.
you find a nice pair of wedding rings on each of them. So 2 wedding rings worth 75 gold pieces each, if you wish to take them.
I'll take them and put them around my neck.
And you see a floorboard that's like crooked up a bit.
Ooh.
Crooked up a bit, like, and you see like a little box underneath, and it's kind of like it's a plain box. It's not nicely made or engraved or anything. It's got like a little latch on it that's not locked.
Okay. I'll open.
You open it up. It's like a nice silk inside, like cushion, and you see 2 dice there that are carved out of this like black onyx dice, and they have like the markers of regular dice on them, and you find like a little note as well that's like folded up and placed on top of them.
Oh God. Yeah, I'll
And-
read it.
Okay, the note reads, "To you who have found these dice, whether you are picking them off my corpse, stealing them from my house, this has been passed down as an heirloom, or I have buried this box and you have just happened to stumble upon it. I must warn you of these dice. I found these millennia ago. They are cursed and they are blessed. It appears that whenever you roll a double on these dice, something happens. I've only been able to discern what happens on a few of the recordings. I have learned that rolling double 2s seems to make an amount of gold magically appear in your hands. I've seemed to learn that double 5s makes random beasts appear. So far the beasts listed that have appeared a bear, a crocodile, a raven,
Wow.
and double 3s seem to make an explosion. I do not know what other abilities happen. I have not rolled them enough as I do not dare. Please use with caution, whoever you are.
Hey, Chris! Look what I found now.
And basically, you find these.
Ooh,
He's nuts.
Me and my friend.
double dice.
Uh,
Can I give one to Remy?
That's cute.
You can. For the magic to work, they do need to be rolled together by the same person.
Oh, by the same. Oh, fuck
Yeah.
it then.
We can't like Aqua Team force it up. Like, power of the dice!
Yeah!
I'll explain.
I was just going to say, yeah, I wanted to be looking around the whole battlefield to make sure that my dad isn't there.
Okay,
First
you
off.
you know for a fact he's not there because
Yeah, 'cause
he,
I know
he looked down at you like, do you need help? You said no, and you saw him swing off.
I
towards
know,
the
but
top.
he's the type of guy who would come back,
Yeah,
so I'm
you,
just
you,
making
you,
sure.
you definitely see that he's not.
Okay.
Like you would see a body of a big.
Yeah,
gorilla.
and I just want to also go to the chainmail bear and the chainmail gorilla and see if I can loot there.
Their bodies have been burnt and picked clean
Okay.
because what you know from the process of shade mail is when they die, they revert back to their natural form to be harvested again to make more armor.
Yeah.
So those bodies have been picked clean
Okay.
at the very end of the battle and burnt.
So where can I go to loot somewhere else?
Yeah, there's like the buildings like the town hall, there's the temple, there's like the rookery, that kind of stuff.
Can I go to the place where I did the thieves' count? Is that the temple?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I'm gonna go
Just very
there.
quickly, do I own this boar now? Because I think I did pay for it in advance.
No, you didn't pay for it. You paid for the armor with the
Okay.
intention that when the war was over, you'd go back and buy it from the
Oh,
man.
okay, how much would a boar cost?
You can find a name. Alright, Tom, if you can roll investigation, you wanted to search the houses.
What I'm going to do, I'm going to search around the houses nearby for anything I can find. Then I'm going to go back to the terrible inn we were in with the tiefling.
Oh yeah, Top Hollow.
Yep, and I'm going to pour myself a glass of red wine and I'm just going to sit there and drink.
Okay, so roll investigation for when you search the
Okay.
houses.
I might join you with some snack.
You find him, and he
You know I'd go back there. Like, you could find me
He
pretty
says-
easy, I imagine.
You've helped us in this war. It's been great. Take him. He's yours.
My good friend, I must insist I will pay you for this fine companion.
God, don't be such a
Okay.
Take it.
1 gold. If you insist on a transaction.
Very well, I am in your
Aw.
debt, good sir.
He gives you like a proper like Beastmaster shoulder elbow to elbow.
A proper, man of the wall.
We need,
Yeah.
we need a gifting that comes up where it's like,
I own a boar now with plate armor.
Explosion.
I
Friendship.
rolled an 18 for investigation.
Okay, you're searching the houses. There's a lot of like dead bodies and that kind of stuff.
I'm looting them
Nothing-
too.
Nothing you're not used to. Overall, you managed to scrounge up about these are just from ruins of houses. About 68 gold pieces. That's just like picking like from houses like in
Cool.
secret.
What's Picking doing here?
Yeah. He was.
Hello, I've been here on the war.
You find some like foods and drinks. You find like you find like some nice herbs and stuff. It's not a very magical
Herbs?
town. You find like herbs like
Yep.
fresh herbs that people have
Fucking
grown.
blaze it, Jamie.
And that kind of stuff, like stuff that could be possibly used with a herbalism kit for like healing stuff
Okay.
and that kind of stuff.
Hey,
There's
hey,
nothing
do you know
like
who's-
Yeah.
Of interest, this is mainly residential, but you managed to scrounge like some bits and bobs together if you wanted to take it. Like maps of the area and that kind of
I'll
stuff.
take whatever I can get.
Yeah, so you can take like a few maps, a few of the herbs and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I'll take everything. And then, I'm off for wine.
Yeah, so they're like generic like healing herbs. And you go up, pour yourself a glass of wine.
And
can I
I'm
join
just
him
gonna.
for sake? Can I join him for sake?
Yeah.
You know,
They don't
So
seem-
I'm
Well,
I'll assume you have a bottle of sake on you.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
What do I
I don't know
know?
if it's down there,
Yeah.
but
I'm just like I've reached over the bar and poured myself wine. And now I'm just sat there, and you walk in. It's like
yeah.
And Tom, what did you offer rest?
at this point, I'm in true form as well.
Hello,
13.
kiss.
Okay, so you search there. It seems to be pretty bare. Like it's barer than you remember it. Like you can see that there's like a streak of blood up the wall, and there seems to be no body here. It seems like over like 10 minutes, you kind of look around and there's not much in here. It's quite bare.
I want to find my buddy if he's about.
Okay. You can spend just because the initial search of 10 minutes was that roll. I didn't go successful. You can spend like a much longer time searching thoroughly if you want to as well.
Yeah.
Okay. You can also roll a medicine check for me if you wanted to try and like find him based on the blood.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Actually, one other thing, because I have it attached to my belt, I'm going to untie the queen's head and just leave it on the bar and just kind of look at it in the eyes for a while. Think about what we
11
did.
for medicine.
What are the chances of
Okay.
rolling
You see,
doubles?
basically what you can tell is clearly a fight happened here. You assume during the war You don't see a body anywhere, so you hope he's
I don't
alive.
think so.
You think maybe he fled because
1 in 6 or
nothing
1 in
seems to be
12.
here. Seems to be quite bad.
Yeah.
What you do you want to spend like a couple of hours just searching this place?
No, because
Okay, so
small.
they'll get to do stuff while you're searching, but what you do find in the 2 hours, you see what looks like sword marks on the floor from a fight,
Okay.
and you spec it a little closer, and it's actually thieves' camp on like
Oh.
the top of a stonework that's been like carved in, and it just says lift.
Lift.
Yeah.
I lift the stone up there.
You like kind of place your fingers around it and like find like a little groove and then lift it out, and you can see inside it is like again like a little note that says, "I hope this finds in thieves' camp. I hope this finds the right hands." And there's like a folded kind of like cloak underneath it.
I examine the cloak.
Okay, it seems to be like a cloak that it goes over one shoulder and drapes down, so it drapes all the way down so it cover your hand over one shoulder,
Okay.
and it's like a midnight black, like pitch black cloak
Emo.
that flows down. Yeah, it like just covers one side like your back, and it's fairly nice. It's really well made.
Okay. Can I discern if it has any interesting properties?
You roll Arcana.
That's a 7,
You're
unfortunately.
not too sure at this point. You think you need someone with more magical experience to kind of look at it for you.
Okay, that's cool. Well, I put it. It came in a box, yeah.
It was just underneath the like the false stone.
Oh, okay. Well, I fold it up, take the note with me, and pocket that.
What did the note say again?
Hey, this finds the right hands and thieves can't. So I can only assume that I'm the right hands because he was talking to me and thieves can't.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna look for a horse.
Okay, so while he's doing that for a
What's the
couple of hours.
Goliath's name again?
Goliath,
Get a drink.
that was
Can
Rachel.
you lend me water?
Yes,
Yeah.
please. Go get a glass. Yeah, I'm gonna go look for Rata because we got some.
Have you got a glass already?
No, I don't.
Okay, you
Thanks,
find.
Tom.
Thank you, Thomas.
I assume I can find him fairly easily.
Yeah, and you find him. You see he's sat with some of the other orcs, kind of like drinking out of this very large wooden mug that he's tankard that he's carved. You can tell he's carved himself because it's Goliath size. And he's drinking. And he sees, friend,
That's a
sit,
nice.
drink.
That's a nice mug you've carved yourself there.
It's not bad.
I saw you in the battle. You were very impressive.
Likewise.
Thank you very much. Our arrangement from before about the bow.
I'll work on it immediately.
Thank you very much, good sir.
I say immediately, after tonight.
That is most acceptable. Everyone deserves a good party
someone's
after.
foot?
And everyone deserves a good party after what we accomplished today.
Certainly.
And I take
To the
down.
fallen.
I do a bit with my blood, with one of my remaining blood soups, and I sit down and have a bit of a drink of that.
Nice.
What do I gain from blood soup again?
It's just, it counts as 2 lots of like half of,
Oh, okay.
it counts as 2 lots of rations basically.
Fair. Yeah. It's
Also, while you're sat down, could you roll a d20? I can't believe I forgot to do that.
17.
Okay. Okay, so in the few hours that Callie is searching the temple, what do you guys want to do, if
I'm
anything?
going to just sit and chat.
Once, yeah. We'll have our drink together. Just,
Yeah.
I'm assuming in pure silence.
You would see
Oh,
as well.
right, okay.
more-
I mean, we can talk if you want,
Yeah,
but
we can talk. I don't mind
yeah,
talking.
we have a chat, and
you'd
then
see as well, Remy, you see this. Maulin is sat where Tusker fell, or
Okay.
Tusk fell, and he's got like a drink. His axe is kind of like sunk into the ground next to it, and you can see he's got the bent tusk, and he's kind of like fashioned it into some makeshift like shoulder brace, like around him, and he's just sat on, basically on his own, drinking, like looking into the fire.
I don't know if I should say anything. Maybe I should just stay out of the way.
after a while, don't know about you, but I get up to go and see if I can find everyone else of
No.
the party.
I'm
Just so
too
we
busy
can-
contemplating the monster I've become. I wanted to hunt monsters, but now I have become one.
I mean, those shadow things were pretty nasty.
As you say that, I reach over the bar and I pour a tankard of the tar, awful mead stuff, and I thrust it into your chest, and then I walk out.
I don't know how I should take that.
Just
I'm just
Celebrate
I'm just
what
getting-
we've done,
I'm
sir.
getting quite drunk with.
I thought you mean like
with,
like, you just gave me the shittest
Retar.
thing.
no,
I'm
it's
getting
like,
drunk with Retar and the boys.
get wrecked on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and find these two because I know he's safe. I know nothing about that.
Yeah, you quite easily managed to
I'm
find Remy.
topless on Retar's shoulders. Like,
you're playing couples volleyball.
All of like your 6 nipples out.
Wait, you're female?
No, but I'm a cat, so I have all the nips.
Cat only have 2 nips, don't they?
No,
They have 6.
Oh,
they've
wow.
got all the nips.
I learned something new.
I'm
every
gonna-
day.
So are they like in a bar? Where are
You
they?
quite easily manage to find. They're just sat around a fire drinking.
Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm back as Breath of Brass at this point,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna go and I'm gonna join them. I'm gonna grab like the first drink I see.
Would
I don't care who's drinking it. I'm just grabbing it and I'm chugging
Would
it.
I recognise him at this point? Because I have no idea.
No,
surely.
but well, you'd recognise him as Parfaxius, so you could.
I catch your eye and
You're
I
quite-
slowly kind of rub the brooch on my chest
Okay.
and keep walking.
Fuck that shit, I'm out. Yeah, I'd keep drinking with, I fucking forgot his name again.
Retar.
Retar and the boys.
R-E-T-U-R.
Yeah, just having some cheeky drinks with Retar and the boys.
So the hour.
But actually, is Morden in sight from here?
Morlin.
Morlin, yeah.
Yeah, he's inside. He's sat where Tuscar died.
Okay, I'm gonna attempt to catch his eye and raise a glass to him.
He is staring straight into the fire.
I'm not-
And nothing else.
And also, he has
He's
no
just
idea
covered.
who you are.
I'm assuming he must have some idea.
No.
No, he'd probably know who the Breath of Brass is, but he'd be
Yeah.
like, what the fuck is he doing here?
Yeah.
That's him.
What the fuck even
figure
is
out.
he? I'll be like,
Oh, he's a,
no, I know what he is.
Oh, you know who he is.
Yeah, I would just mean as in like, Warden will be like, what the fuck is this?
Also, he wouldn't be wearing his usual, like, Breath of Brass clothes, so it'd be like...
Yeah.
You'd just be like a gold dragonborn, really, wouldn't you?
True.
Because apart from, like...
Like you'd look like him, but you've not got like the signature armor or his holy avenger.
Yeah, good point. Okay.
He's just right holy
Oh,
avenger
right,
on
yeah.
his sword, like...
Just occasionally, like, as I'm going through the camp, every time like people are raising glasses, I go and raise them with them and say like for Craig, and I'm just sort of going around kind of.
Every time he does it, I shake my head a bit, like, for fuck's sake.
So in the
I
evening,
couldn't kill this man naturally. I'm gonna destroy his reputation.
so in the evening, the festivities have grown for orcs fairly quiet. Everyone's still kind of drinking. People getting
I'm
dressed.
blackout drunk. I'm just on...
And you see,
I'm lying on
After
the
a while,
dresser.
after a while, I go into a quiet corner and transform back into half elf Chris, and then come back.
and around that time, you see Morlin's still been staring at the fire. You see he's got a massive like barrel of ale next to him that he's just been pouring into a mug. And he kind of, first time, looks away from the fire, looks over, tries to catch one of your guys' eyes and just does that.
I'll
Whose
grow
eye
it.
does he catch?
I'll grow
He's
it.
trying to beckon all of you over
Then
if
I
you're
go.
all together.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty friendly with Morlan, I think.
Oh yeah, have we found Callie? Is Callie?
Yeah, as the hours passed, yeah, it took only 2 hours for him to
Okay.
decide to that.
So,
Then I find him and I
bitches.
clap him on the shoulder like,
Hey,
someone owes
hey,
me a lot of money. I
Morlan.
didn't think you'd make it.
Hey, Morlan, you're
I'm very glad
Hey,
that you
buddy.
did this.
You big orc, how's it going?
I'm
I lost my accent.
Remy, are you drunk?
Up and down. Sad for my loss, and he pats the shoulder. Sad for my other loss, for my father, even though he was a traitor.
Yeah, sorry about
Passing
that.
notes, are we?
I'm
Would you
always
like to
passing
read it to
notes.
the whole class?
Whoever that's from, no.
Are we allowed to know what it was?
Nope.
No.
Okay.
I'm surprised no one spoke to me about the potion
man.
yet. I'm surprised no one spoke to me about the
Sit.
potion yet.
And he gestures like the log that's like opposite.
I
It's
sit.
like fire.
Very awkwardly, because
I,
I'm quite drunk.
I'm gonna sit next to him.
Apologise if I tried to hurt any of you in the fight.
It's okay.
I don't know if I should apologise to him about Tusk.
It's not your
It
fault.
wasn't
He
your
doesn't.
fault.
He doesn't remember. He just knows
Alright.
Tusk died.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's
It's
okay.
okay.
I can get you.
Oh, maybe I'll come over then.
Any of you want some?
Maybe I'll come over if he does. If he doesn't remember, maybe I'll come over then.
Did you enjoy the battle?
I mean, most of my organs were outside for a lot of it, but mainly I had a great time.
Good. In 1 week, I will
I have
garrison
become-
20 men at Redglade Keep.
You are a good guy. They say I'm too bad. You guys get a bad rep.
Why
Oh, I must be
Remy
drunk.
turn
I must be
into,
drunk
like,
as well now because that
Australia?
tar thing you gave me.
Yeah, no, you're
I'll
gone.
come over.
Roll a con.
Hey,
Actually, yeah,
Lemmy!
roll con saves to anyone who was drinking heavily.
Can I have an advantage
not bad.
because I wasn't drinking heavily, but I was still pretty
19.
drinking?
Yeah, you're fine. You're not that drunk.
Oh, okay.
You're just putting it on.
Mine's 15.
You're tipsy.
Lemmy!
Mine was 19.
Lemmy!
Yeah.
Oh.
He says, I'll garrison the men there.
Would you
My
like
army.
to pitch a tent?
Also, you may ask a favour of me
Sorry,
now
pitch
or in the
these
future.
Ooh.
Use it wisely. You only
Each
get
of us.
one. Aye.
I take out the little black book that was Guarding's, and I jot that down in that. I think it's up here.
Oh, yeah.
You've done me a good service this day, and I will repay that in
If
full.
you show that black book to Guarding, do you think it will re-jog his memory?
Like it was.
You don't even know he's alive.
Yeah, you think
Yeah.
I'm still dead?
Good.
It's fine. I'll find us some other point.
This is the other one,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's fine.
So that was bigger than I was expecting.
Nice.
You've been drinking.
Better out than in.
I haven't even been drinking.
Better out than in, I always say.
Track. We're going to the corn.
Somebody!
So we each get one favour from him.
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
Can I get your opinion on this outfit?
Provided it's not two.
I'm actually gonna. I want to do that now. Can I get your opinion on my outfit?
Genuinely?
I want
Do you want to go there?
He cocks an eyebrow and then goes back to his drink.
I saw.
In which case, thinking that this situation is going down, I get up and I clasp him on the shoulder. The tusk is not on.
Yeah.
And I go back to the fire and festivities.
Nice.
I clasp on the. Ah!
I don't know what I want as my favour from him.
Neither do I.
I could do with a new weapon. But,
I know,
I'm
I
kind
know.
of
I
holding out
have.
for
I
a-
have.
As
a very personal favour. I feel like the tent could use a new player.
He's gonna roll a. Also, I found something.
Oh,
It's a bit dainty for my liking.
Is it my mum?
He pulls out this. I found it in
Your
the
parents
hall.
are dead.
And it's a little swan with a big feather on the back of it, and it's like a token. And he says,
Ooh.
Just one feather.
he says, too feminine for my liking.
I hold up my hand as if to
He
look at it.
places it in.
And I have a good examine. I'll see what I can find out about it from a glance.
Cool. Roll. What is there anything in particular you're trying to discern?
Anything and everything. Does it have any magical properties?
I can
can
detect
it,
ma- I can
can
I
it
can
move or
detect-
transform? What can it?
Oh,
like?
so
I
maybe
can-
magic.
I can
So
detect
roll,
magic.
roll Arcana.
Wait, I can detect magic.
Oh, I'd let him detect magic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the immediate vicinity, you see that whatever he's handed over is magical. You see.
Am I just glowing with
You
like
see,
an aura?
you see a glow. You see a glow around his axe as well. You see a glow around a ring that he's wearing, and you see a glow around a cloak. Wait, where have you put your cloak?
I'm wearing the cloak.
No, I mean Tom.
Oh, right.
I've folded it up and pocketed it
In the
my bag of holding.
the bag holding. Oh, and you don't know he's got a cloak. You just see a glow around the bag of holding.
Yeah. Wait.
Bag of holding is super dank. with
So it's
magic.
magical.
Oh right, so I can
He
definitely
doesn't.
block
Although
it.
he doesn't seem to know this at all.
Okay, so that's
Okay.
all I see is it the bag of.
In which case, does it look like how delicate is it? Because
It's like very small, made out of very intricately carved wood.
So
if I
how-
put it in a bag, would it break or would it be okay?
May I have a quick look at this?
How would you wear this? Like in.
It's not like a it's not like a token. It's like a little carving of a swan
It
boat.
would be a quick look.
Of like a swan boat with a big feather coming out the back.
Don't trust
I-
me with magic items.
I know.
Wait, I can detect. I can
I'm
detect
not going
poison.
to keep it. Probably.
Oh, I guess we don't need.
And if he does,
This is
try
a
and keep
sign
it,
of my good trust in you.
use your favour
do you-
from Morland.
Do you already
to just
know?
get him-
Do you already know what? Do you guys already know what it is?
No.
Do you want me to detect poison disease, or would it be too late at this point?
We're seeing what.
Yeah,
Now
We already touched it.
Did we decide it was magical or not?
we decided it was magical.
Okay, can I have a go at figuring out what this thing is?
If you want to figure out, it's basically a short rest or an identify spell.
Oh, could I do it over a short rest? Oh, then may I just?
When you both do it together, collaborate in a research project.
And are you doing the same with your cloak?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
This is an item I made.
I don't think you're gonna get
The
it.
double dice and this item I'm giving you is the item I made.
Can I roll my double dice?
Yeah, you can roll them once per day.
Yeah, that's one.
Is that 60 foot?
Yes.
Alright.
And it ready resets at dawn.
Can I roll Sean's d6?
So 2d6.
I got 1 in 6 chance. Double threes!
Wow.
Okay, so where are you stood when you roll them?
I'm kind of like further out because I don't want to be near.
Any of the guys all Morlin?
I don't want to be near Morlin.
Okay.
That's the main thing.
That's a good call. So fireball is cast centered on the dice.
Oh.
So could you get fireball on? I'm going to need you to make a dex save.
Dex
It's
save.
40
Okay.
feet radius, and I believe it is 68.
I've been hit.
Yeah, it's 68. No, maybe it's 8.
I thought it was d6, wasn't it?
It's either
86.
86. Oh, just fucking get out.
I got 13. So no 12. Sorry.
Okay.
12 dex
so
save.
for the dice, it's a bit higher.
For the record, everyone who's interested,
Yeah.
this is a magical token of a swan, and if I put it into a body of water which is larger than 60 foot, it turns into a swan boat that can hold
Hey, Crober 2.
how many? 32 people in it.
And yes, I rolled the die.
Oh, it's
now.
Katie. Hey, Katie.
Hey, Katie.
And
I'll be down.
Zenar asked me to roll the dice, and I did, and I fucked up.
What do you get? A 2.
I got 2 3, double 3.
Sorry, yeah.
8d6.
Not
1, 2,
68.
3.
Double 3s immediately, and
Uh,
that causes explosion. And I don't know if I'm gonna get hurt, but we'll rest anyway. So.
Oh, you are.
As we left Morden, by the way, I sort of clasped you on the shoulder and like, let me buy you a
You
drink,
take
monkey boy.
37 points of
Sort
fire
walk
damage.
over.
As it,
37.
as he walks away, he just like rolls this dice and then just.
I'm on
He comes
2.
back in looking like, you know,
Like
in the
Seamus
first Harry,
Finnegan.
yeah. In the first Harry Potter film. That's literally what I was about to say.
What I was saying earlier, when during
I
the
think
time,
I need a long rest.
Well, you see as well, Morling kind of as this happens, he like doesn't like flinch. He glances over and just.
Speaking of Harry Potter, the way I imagine picking is, you know, in the Wingardium Leviosa, like Harry Potter, it's Flitwick from that. Is how I imagine picking.
So no, oh okay. No, I imagine him more like a small version of the CGI BFG from the most recent BFG film.
Fucking 37 damage.
So like he's not a giant, but he's just got the similar
I
facial
don't-
features.
I imagine
Um,
him with brown hair, not white hair.
You don't need to attune to your item, by the way, if you wanted to.
I'm just gonna pop.
Oh, do I need to attune?
No, that's not attune. That's
We
one
need
use.
to, I need to take, I need to
Oh,
take
so
a long
one
You
rest.
just pop it on. Yeah, that's one use.
Can I go take a long
It lasts
rest?
for when you make the boat. It lasts for 24 hours.
24 hours.
Oh,
So
I think me and Elliot are gonna take a me and
I cast Liam's tiny hut.
and we're gonna have a long rest.
Again,
there's not much resting that's being done.
again, seeing
Do you
that,
wanna
I clasped
say
Callie
what
on the
your
shoulder.
boat does, or do you
No,
want to keep it
no,
quiet? Okay.
but I'm gonna put it on. So
So you
guys,
can
I've
see
got
that
a
he's
new
got this
black
really
cloak
cool
now.
Keep asking
black
Robert.
cloak.
Yes.
Again,
I'm hoping
as,
that counts.
as I see him casting Lehman's tiny heart, I like clasp Callie on the shoulder. Like, let's.
Is there anything
Let's
else
get a
you'd like to
drink.
do for the night? Any other looting?
I'd
talking
just
to
like to
people?
inform everyone that emo is totally in right now. That's why I have my black cloak.
While Yamashiro is asleep after our activities.
So both roll
Sorry, Joe.
performance.
It's alright. Don't worry. It's not your
Okay.
fault. I wanted to roll the dice.
40.
The power is too.
Yeah.
50.
Tempting.
What is
So
it?
you roll performance as well.
Roll performance. Oh, I roll performance.
I'm gonna say it this just because you've been
Oh
blown up.
shit. 6.
A
I'm
diss, a
sorry.
diss, a diss.
Oh,
Roll again.
Oh, a diss.
That's
A
six.
6.
so 6 total. So Yamashiro's not holding his weight in the bedroom, but
It's fine.
I think I think I've gone down to near death twice in a day.
Yeah.
So I
This
feel
is
like.
more like an advanced cuddle.
you've now gone down 3 times in a day.
Yeah, after
Why
our,
did we do this?
So
This is.
while they're doing their little fling, do you guys want to do any looting, talking to people, buying stuff, separating?
I'm gonna go loot, see how much money I can collect from various.
I'm gonna go with him. Let's
Yeah.
go loot together.
So roll-
Let's see what we can
Either,
find.
either you can both roll investigation or one of you can roll at advantage.
I'll roll it. Wait, what have you got for investigation?
My investigation is +3.
Oh well, you do it at advantage then.
Yeah, cool. Ooh, we're good. That is 22.
Okay, you find quite a bit.
Okay. I'm going to whatever we find and initiate.
So you find 10 like nice gems stowed away in the rookery,
Okay.
We should split
worth 50 gold pieces each.
Ooh.
50 gold pieces per gem.
Yeah,
And there's 10 of
10
them.
of them.
In which case,
You find in your kind of
No,
I'll
fine.
say
I'm going to split 3 for you, 3 for me, 2, 2.
Yep.
You get 2 gems each. You do.
okay,
So
and
that's 100.
I would say just as you're searching like the buildings, like you're not finding like a bunch of the gold that was there, but you do find quite a hefty amount that seems to go untouched. So you find a total of 2,100 gold pieces, and you find 105 platinum pieces.
Which are worth how much?
10
One
gold
platinum
pieces.
piece is worth 10 gold. So you find that's another 1,050.
So I find
3,150 gold pieces.
3,150. Hang on, let's do the maths.
We're going to try and split it.
I'm going to try and split it.
In addition to that,
We should do experience as well at some point.
yes, you get a set amount of experience because I didn't bother working.
Okay,
with
fine.
that.
Oh, but
I'll
look
do
at my
that
amazing
after
thing.
In addition to that, you do, as you are in one of the, one of like shops, say the herbalism shop, you find tucked away, even though you know that this isn't a magical city at all. Like they don't produce magical items; they're all about herbalism. You do find these two things, which one of them you know what it is, and the other one you can just read what it is as well.
Okay. Sweet. I'm keeping that one myself.
And Callie would probably know as well if he was with you.
Ooh, I'm going to give that to you. I don't know if either of us can use it.
Can I see?
Basically, in this world, any person who can cast a spell can use a scroll.
Okay, I can't, so that's...
Can you, regardless of class.
Okay.
I don't know if I can.
For the record, of the gold, everyone get 700 gold each.
Can I see what that is? Because I've only seen
bloody
you.
hell.
While you're in the bedroom, sleeping with Yamashiro, like, doing Yamashiro, would you roll your last d20 for the day?
Good. 15.
Well, both of us, or just...
No, it's my wild magic. Just as he's kind of drifting off into the sleeps.
Yep.
I'm going to have a bit of a cat about, and by that
How much gold, by the way, James?
I'm just gonna go out. I'm gonna walk around.
You got 700
on all fours for a bit. I
You
don't
do-
usually do this.
as you go out, are you going outside the hut?
Yes.
You do see the wagon there as well, with Brian kind of, well, you don't see Brian actually.
Okay. I sprint to the nearest bushes. I'm in nighttime mode now. I'm on all fours. My eyes are huge.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna skirt around for a bit and just kind of see what's going on. I don't want anyone to see me, so I've got like the hood.
Sorry,
the
could you roll stealth then, please?
That's absolutely fine. Tom, can you move your arm?
Sorry, mate.
See if anyone said anything.
You got advantage,
No.
should hook.
That was a 19 and a 17, so 26 for stealth.
Yeah, it's people are tired, they're drunk. No one's paying attention or even seeing you.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna have a bit of scout around, see if there's anything interesting going on. Really, just
What do you mean in particular? Like, what are you looking at in particular? Like,
just see if there's any prisoners of interest, and if there's any kind of like I guess if there's any ruckus going on.
you see that there's not really any ruckus going on. Like there's the general sound of ruckus of orcs partying and gambling, and like I said, they're not fighting, but they're drinking and singing and cheering. Some of them are gone off to sleep and found like houses that aren't too broken down, or they've put up tents and that kind of stuff. You see, there aren't really any prisoners, as anyone who kind of opposed the orcs have been slayed and burned. But you see that there are a few elven families kind of in the poorer district that are just kind of settling there for the night, kind of accepting their fate now, knowing that maybe these people aren't going to be as oppressive or as xenophobic as the other elves were, but they're still kind of at a transitional point where they don't really know what to do. Apart from that, you see obviously the carriage there with the horse in front that's kind of like now asleep. But there's no ruckus, no trouble or anything like that.
I'm going to go over to the elven family, one of the elven families.
Yeah.
I'm going to kind of sneak up a little bit. I'm just going to take one of the carvings I made of the orcs, and I'm guessing they have children or something.
Yeah, you can see that they have one like little boy who looks like around. You're not sure for elves, but he looks young.
I'm going to properly catwalk up to him, like I'm still on all fours,
Yeah.
and then reach into my cloak and just pull out this little thing for him.
He doesn't really say anything. His mum's kind of clutching him with his head to the thing.
You have completely covered Joe's head.
It will be alright.
And he kind of reaches out his hand
keep
and then
it
just
covered.
snatches
Keep it covered.
it out, and then
Well,
buries
over
his
the
head into
stream.
his mum's chest, and
Who is
she's
this?
hugging him.
And then I scamper off into the
What
night.
is it carving of that you
It was a carving of an orc.
Nice.
That poor
Wait,
kid.
so it was an elf kid, was it?
Yeah, you gave him
I'm
a
showing him that it'll be alright though. Like it's not going to be, the orcs aren't the worst people in the world.
Okay.
As me and you
Chris's.
were sort of looting and stuff, I'm going to try and entertain you a little bit with shape-shifting tricks.
Okay.
And just sort of like...
Your dick just gets bigger and smaller.
Yeah, you're turning away, then you turn back, and I'm a dragonborn. Then you turn away again, and you turn back, and I'm an elf. And it's like,
You're going through this corridor, and then you're holding him, and then he's
Yeah.
And he's out there, and we're in here. And he's the
I landed here out here, and he's in there.
and I have another thing.
We're
to
frozen out here.
No, actually, I'm not going
So
to.
morning
What's that from?
rolls around.
Scooby-Doo.
Everyone is kind of getting.
Oh, that video, yeah.
You're woken up quite early to the sound of orcs building, and they're kind of like rebuilding, taking down the monument that's in the middle of the city. In the middle of the city, and you see that a good hefty, like about 20 to 30 orcs, have been dedicated to for the people who weren't burned, like some of these bodies of the orcs that fell. You see that they're actually picking away the flesh of the skulls and like piling the skulls in a pile, like looking like they're trying to build some monument to fallen people. Out of their skulls, because you know, like skulls to be a sign of like respect, and that like that they wear their skulls of people that they've killed and the fallen and that kind of stuff.
Damn.
Yeah, there's people rebuilding, like building houses and homes. You see some of the elves are helping, and the orcs are like helping them rebuild some parts of their city as well. You see this big tree is now pretty much like a centerpiece of that fell is like pretty much a centerpiece of the of
Can
the
I
city as well.
take a branch from that?
Yeah.
I completely forgot. I'm going to try and find Morden.
Yeah, you see that he's basically in the town hall. He's got like a big map spread out. He's just kind of like marking out the new territory of the orcs, looking at where Uzgak was, just kind of like working out what to do. And you see he's actually got 20 guards in there with him that kind of like they look like they've just been debriefed, and they're like all packing like stuff into bags and that kind of stuff.
Well, I'm in
no.
half elf form,
Yeah.
as per usual. I just go, Morden, there's something I forgot to give you last night, and I pull out the head of the queen and just hold it up as like the assassination attempt. The assassination attempt went well.
He like goes and like just takes it and like looks at it, and then just spits in his face. And he says, "May I keep this?"
All yours, my friend.
And he walks up to where like the throne was that the queen had built for herself, and like there's like an arch of it, and he just places it right on top of the arch in the center, and just steps back and looks at it and kind of like strokes his like face like and just admires it for a second.
Ooh. Can I go see Morden?
Yeah.
So you're here with me then?
Yeah, I'll come with
So
you.
what's the plan from now? Need us for anything?
Rebuilding. Could use extra hands, but you go on your way. Do what you want.
Yeah, you
I'll see you around, I'm sure.
Oh,
Stay as long as you want. You're more than welcome anytime.
I'm sure.
Morden.
To the city of Uzgak.
Morden.
Is it being renamed? Is this Uzgak now?
Yes.
Absolutely wonderful. We will. I'm
Wait,
sure.
there's already a city of Uzgak.
That was the camp of
It was like a moving war camp.
Morden.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So now this is the city of Uzgak.
Morden. We have. You said we had one favor we could ask. I wanted to ask. For I spent most of my life without a home and have been traveling for most of it. And at some point, I'd like to settle down. And I wanted to ask if I could ask for a bit of farm somewhere in your new territory.
There's not much farmland as it's a jungle, but I'll give you a plot of land. We'll build a house for you.
That is very much appreciated.
And he puts out his hands and kind of like shake it, showing that that's your favor kind of like transaction.
Okay.
And then I try and go for the full arm
Yes.
thing,
Yeah,
thinking we're good enough friends.
He kind of like he's kind of taken off guard a bit, but then he kind of like accepts it.
And then he tries to make out with him, like, oh,
No, I'd be like, and then I'm like, yes,
I would
Remy.
I don't know if I'm not gonna openly say to him, "This is my favourite." I'm asking for you. I'm just gonna say I point at the map of New Uzgak as I assume it is like this is the house of myself and my mother's back when I lived in this area. I would request it doesn't get resold or redone. If it gets done up, fine. But just I would like this for myself. If that is okay with you.
This will be your group's place when you come to stay.
Excellent. I'm very glad. Thank you so much. And I give a deep bow. Like, thank you very much, my king. And then
Don't call me that.
Chief
Morlin.
mate.
No.
Morlin. Okay. Thank you very much, Morlin. I give a
You
deep
see,
bow.
as ever, he's also still got his axe.
Okay. I give a deep bow and sort of pirouette while getting up and sort of saunter out of the room.
While these guys are chatting, I'll look around to see if there's anyone who would be up for some shady business. And by that I don't mean blowjobs.
Well, I want to ask that actually as well. Actually.
Yeah.
That could not have gone worse.
Would there be anyone around that I could try and find to sell some combat to?
Roll a investigation.
Not bad. 17.
let's see if they match.
You see some desperate people among the elves who have seemed to have lost their families, don't have a lot left, are weak and scarred, and you feel like they would be, with what little gold they have left, that they would be people you could sell to.
Would I be able to sell any to orcs? Would I know that they would be like okay with this kind of thing, or would they be very against like kind of a drug?
You know that they're very much about kind of like raw physical strength. You feel like with another investigation check, you feel like you could maybe try and find one, but it'd be quite hard because of their morals. But
I'll go with the elves.
Okay. So you find a group of 4 elves, all male, varying in ages, and they all look very weak and like very distraught from the war.
Hello, my good friends.
What do you want?
You've come here and
wreaked havoc upon us, leaving us with nothing.
I have not personally done this to you. This was wheels in motions, my friend. This was a coming of nature, and I have something that may ease the transition for you.
What's that?
And then I say, how about a little magic trick? And I plunge the dagger into the air next to me.
How many bottles do you have again?
All of
I
them.
believe it's no, I mean total. It's
Oh,
20.
20,
Yeah,
yes.
20 bottles.
I open the rift and pull out a couple of bottles.
They kind of like chip and like, what the fuck is that?
Oh shit, boy!
That boy comes out of the portal.
Oh shit, what up?
Yeah, and I close it back up with 3 bottles of Kuma in my hand.
fuck?
Like, it was my
Man,
magic.
you crazy.
I've seen that around before, but we've never allowed it. No one sells it here.
Yes, well, times
Always
are
allowed.
changing.
How much?
Standard going late.
We don't have much after the war.
What would you be willing to pay?
The child.
Let's put the child in.
They kind of group together, and they kind of they like rifle through their pockets. One of them goes to like a little like nook and like moves like a branch out of the way and pulls like his stash of gold out. And they start counting it up.
I just they brought out the
What is it going with?
the thing that
It's
statue that he gives
200
the kid.
gold per bottle.
And 3 bottles.
Imagine if they pulled out a police
Yeah, I have
badge.
these 3 bottles for you, fine gentlemen.
Okay.
We're undercover cops.
Oh,
Go
no.
back.
We can give 470, and they like count out the gold. 477.
You seem like nice guys. I'll give them to you.
Yeah,
And
they-
I hand the 3 bottles of
They
Kuma
give
over.
you the 477 gold.
I will warn you, do not drink it all at once. It is very powerful.
You see one of them just shots it straight away,
Well, okay.
and you see he immediately feels better,
Okay.
but he has like a look of blissful dumbness on his face.
He's turned into candy.
No, that's like the advanced level. That doesn't happen like.
Sunrise.
Okay.
Sugar.
17. Sorry, how much did I get from that again?
477.
How much did I make from you guys again?
You got 700 from me searching the account. Me and Callie.
Did you get 700 as well?
Everyone got 700.
700 all round. Yeah, that will.
How much did you get?
Do me. I'm gonna head back to Brian.
Because I was searching
Your dice
as well.
have reset.
700.
Basically, your dice reset.
I don't believe that
by
for
the
a
way.
second.
So every,
You got
so every
700.
dawn they
What can I
reset.
tell you?
Alright, I'm gonna find
I
somewhere
was
with
searching at
no
the same
one
time
around.
as you.
Yeah.
Okay, so you go find a secluded. You go find a secluded.
Yeah, I'll
corner.
drop. I find a well. I'll find a well.
There's not actually a well in this place 'cause it's in the middle of the jungle.
Damn it.
Drop off like on a tree platform.
That's a good point. I'll drop it off a tree platform into down to an area where no one is.
Okay, so
I
yeah,
wouldn't have allowed
You do that,
myself
you
to
drop
I
get
give you
a
another
lot.
150.
like a low
Yeah,
tree
you will.
platform or how high or
Which
Like
means
a
you've
good
clearly got all that.
40, 50 feet
yeah, so
above.
you get like 40 feet
No,
up and you
much
just
more.
drop them off.
Not that much more.
Here we go. No, nothing happened.
Okay.
Oh, actually, before I go find Brian, can I find Goliath Man again?
Yeah, sure. You see he's beginning carving your bow. Like he's got a big, like a super long piece of wood that is just like he's like, this is the one that becomes your bow. And he, as you approach, and he's just like there with this big like machete sized for you, but like knife sized for him.
Is
just,
he
like,
making it
carving.
out of the big tree that fell down?
No, it's just a part of one of the trees that like got damaged, but he's just like, you know that he feels like every piece of wood kind of has its place.
Yeah. When do you estimate it will be ready, and I will come find you to pick it up?
Nonsense! I'll have it sent.
Oh well, that's very convenient.
I
for
take
me.
my time with these things.
Well, that works for me, my good friend. I hope to see you again soon someday.
Sure, you will.
Can I go tell him about
Oh, and
Redglade?
you do see Brian is now also sat by the horse, kind of feeding it.
Hey, I
Thank
go up
fuck.
to him. I say, Brian, you made it.
Hey, how you doing?
Doing well.
Crazy Bal.
Yeah. What
guys.
was your story?
He was actually like the MVP. He was slitting through.
I waited outside of the city with the horse.
I believe you had a West Country accent. I hate to
I
tell.
waited
Whiskey-
outside the city with the horse and carriage.
Ah, fair enough, good sir.
Brian, in my mind.
Well,
is
I'm
odd.
glad you made it. I tap him on the shoulder. How would you feel
Skinnier.
about learning how to fight a bit?
Well, I don't know. I'm more of a courier. You've paid me for to teach
True, but your
Remy to do horses and stuff.
services have been so invaluable to us. I feel like we
Well,
could.
You've got me until Abyssus at the minute.
I need to be heading back there to get my next job.
I could teach you a thing or two before then.
On the way, maybe?
Yeah, why not?
How would you like to get your next job right now? It's us.
What do you mean?
I'm not here.
I'm
just
suggesting we put you on some sort of retainer.
Right?
But
We
my
feel
teeth
your
are
teeth
fine.
are awful. Down!
I've enjoyed travelling with you guys.
We have enjoyed your company.
That would be good. I do get paid by the courier service, so I would have to stop back in Abyssus to pick up the money from your last job.
Well, we were probably headed that way anyway.
Some kind of festival there, I hear, coming up soon.
That is
Can I
true.
go to
Morlin.
Morlin. Yep. I do a little almost bow on my way in.
Nods.
I come up and I'm like, so I've been thinking about my favour. My family, as I'm sure you know, live just outside of the city.
Yes.
And my father and my eldest brother used to work in the city for money. Would you be able to either give protection to their house in some way, or give my father and my brother another job so that they may continue to serve you and they'll have money to protect themselves?
We always need strong hands around here for building.
Of course.
They'll be paid a fair wage.
Thank you very much.
These are nice orcs.
Lovely.
Means a lot.
Just-
I haven't done my Cali accent this whole
All
this whole
day.
episode.
Just before we, I guess we're headed out soon, aren't we?
Very soon.
Once Callie's left and the rest of the guys are kind of getting ready, I would like to go up to Morlin, preferably alone.
Yeah, you can get him alone.
Okay. I approach with a kind of my semi bow that my curtsy almost. My good friend Morlin, I hope you are well. I have been I'm sure the others have come to you with their favours, but I have
Spoken to some.
I have thought of something that you would be able to help me with. I can't fully disclose the full details as it is a plan of somewhat sensitive nature, but in the future, would I be able to call upon you to perhaps be a partner of mine in a, shall we call it a business venture?
What kind of business?
Well, let's say you could be a very powerful man in more than just
Could be.
in more than just Uzga.
We'll put your favour as a retainer on that for the minute. I'll need more information.
Of course, when I am able to formulate a more solid plan, I will of course let you know.
I'm not saying no. Just let me rebuild here first.
That is, it won't be happening for some time. I was just letting you know that that's something, it's going to be something along those lines.
I'll make a note of it.
Thank you, my good friend. I hope to see you again soon someday.
I'm sure you will.
And I've been making a little carved figure of him out of the branch that I took from the tree that fell, and I give that to him.
He looks at it and nods. You can see it's quite small in his hand, but he nods and respects it and places it on the war table. He places it on the war table where the new city of Uzbek is.
Oh, nice.
You are the most curious creature in this entire campaign.
Yeah, I'm the worst. Yeah, and with that I will make my leave. I kind of do that thing where I kind of bow, but I bowed too early, so I kind of back out of the room with the bow,
Nice, I like that.
and then like, oh god, so awkward.
Okay. So,
I don't have my favour to ask of him yet, so I'm hold on to that.
Okay. So
I thought
yeah,
you already asked.
the-
I just asked him to not to leave the
Demolish
house.
his house.
Yeah, to not demolish my house, and in return, that's all of ours now. Whenever the party comes back, then we are welcome there.
Sounds like a fate.
Or at my farm.
you're getting like a house built for you.
Yeah, he's getting a house built. Ours is just being left standing.
My dad's getting a job. You're getting a house. You're getting a house. My dad has a job.
Fuck knows what you're getting.
Oh god.
Yeah. So the morning passes. It goes into the afternoon. Brian, as you, I assume you guys gather around Brian or near him.
We're ready.
We
yeah.
teach
You ready?
him to shoot a bow, like that scene from Game of Thrones where Bran shoots.
Oh, we doing
Yeah.
a boat? I was gonna go. Yeah, all right, go by.
Yeah,
We're
'cause you can
all
do the
archers
bow from
here.
the
Yeah, we could use
carriage.
someone
He-
close.
He basically
It is
he
a
thought,
smart
okay, so
tactical
you
move.
show the basics of shooting a bow, and he's like after like a few, he's kind of getting the hang of it. He's like knocking in the arrow properly. It's just not shooting straight at the minute.
Okay.
And he just kind of says, right, so we staying here? We off?
Oh wait, we finished. I was gonna say I want to stand behind him.
Yeah.
And be like, "This is how you do it," in front of Remy.
Nice.
And then just wink at Remy.
I go behind Brian and I mold his arms into like the correct form, like staring at Yamashiro.
I'm just standing in the back like, fuck, this is
So weird.
I lean over to Callie.
would you
Dude,
like
I've got
to-
the
would-
weirdest lady boner right now.
It's the current year. Don't be offended by our love.
Oh, gay threesome.
I think the thing that's weirdest is the fact that you're doing it with this bow. And with Brian, who I don't think is consenting.
Brian is very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Brian's
Oh,
like barely
I
a teenager.
He's like young adult.
18, 19,
yeah.
I imagine.
I thought we were
Yeah,
trying
he's-
to
he's
involve
19.
him in it with us. I thought we were trying to involve him with us. That's what I was trying to do.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
He's not. He's.
He's not having it.
He is not consenting.
After this, I just pat him on the shoulder. I was like, I'll
There's
teach you
some-
sword shit at some
That
point.
was awkward, huh? Yeah. What are we doing? Where to?
Well, that's up to you, Brian.
That's the designated
He also notices
party.
that you now have a boring plate mail with you.
Oh,
I,
yes,
I,
of
I
course.
put my hand on Brian's shoulder and just go, "This is your journey now."
And we all sort of fade away into nothing.
But I feel like there's a power in the sky that needs to know where you're going, so you can prepare for next session.
Well, from what I can tell, there's the festival of the summer coming up in that place, Abyssus.
Yes, I would like to
Abyssus.
check in with Mr. Pickings to see if he's made any progress with the repairs of our
Garden's
compatriots.
past, yeah.
Compatriot?
Your predecessor.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear anything about this. Who would this be?
Oh, the big metal and rock man.
Warforge?
Yes, he was a warforged.
Did he have a name?
His name was Garding, and he was a good man. Thing.
It's,
But
Good.
it's
good.
weird that we haven't mentioned him to you yet.
Yeah, it's
because
very
I
strange.
feel like we would have done.
I think it would have been really awkward because
You
he's
picked up my
replacement.
accent, Remy.
I'm drunk again.
Good
Is
to know.
Hello.
Okay, so it takes you about.
I'm still here.
It takes about a week to get to business. I won't make you roll the d20 like.
We couldn't
10
replace
times.
you.
You can, you can roll the double dice 10 times if you wanted to.
10
every day.
times.
If you wanted to every day on your thing. But
Oh,
I need to find a suitable tree that's high enough from the ground and far enough from everyone
Because
every time I do
you'd be
this.
going through the Great Plains, so it's very much just.
Can I just
How would you
throw
roll
it?
the dice?
How far can I throw?
Yeah, you can. You might lose them, but you can throw.
Wait. Before you do that, let Wally Wolf smell them. And
Drop
then
them into the bag of holding.
Let Wally Wolf take the scent, and he's pretty good at finding things.
Then just
oh yeah,
check him.
good point.
And then just lob them.
Okay, we'll do that. Someone pass me a D6.
Okay, so you're just lobbing them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing.
No.
No, nothing.
Okay, so nothing for one.
Nothing. 6 and a 1.
No.
No.
That's 4.
How many are getting? 10.
This is so intense.
No.
5.
Something so awful is going to happen at some point.
No.
It's 5 and 1 all the time.
The last one's going to be something. No.
Oh, how many left? 7.
3 more.
No.
It's always 5
That
and
is
1.
weird.
Try with these.
Yes, I do. I do
Let's
trust
do
my
it.
dad.
No.
Oh,
8.
and 2
2
more.
more.
No. That's
Come
one.
on.
Last one's going to be something
Honestly,
and it's
something
going to
Would you
kill
like to throw for
Brian.
me, Remy? Would you like to throw for me, Remy?
I'll just blow the dice.
Oh,
Nothing.
You can do one more as you get into a business if you like. But
As we get into the city.
Go on.
I'll just throw it at blacksmiths. No.
Thank God.
okay, no. That could have gone so well.
While we're on the journey, by the way, in the off, like when we're both not doing much, I'm sort of going through swordmanship with Brian. I'm sticking one hand
You
to
do that whenever you guys camp for the night, because during the day he's teaching Remy how to.
Yeah.
kind of
How many
control
times have
horses.
me and Remy have had sex then?
So as you guys get to Abyssus, you see the summer fair that's been set up. You see there's bunting going from tree to tree and house to house. You see there's different stands that have been set up with like cakes and pies, and you see there's like games of like illusions and kind of like like bow and arrow target practice
That's
where you can win
That's my
prizes, that kind of stuff. You see an auction stand that's been set up. You can see that there's people just walking the streets playing different like music.
Any Warforged?
Very nice. No, not that you see at the minute actually.
Oh.
Funnily enough. You see just people, bards like playing in the streets, all in the lower district, in the docks, in the market district's main place where this happens, and in the town square as well. And you see also another thing that you've seen once before, but it was like right at the first session that was in Abyssus. That's been gone for like a month or so. It's a big like mystics tent that's made out of like this purple kind of like lovely like satin kind of like cloth with like magic runes inscribed all over it, and it's kind of like a tarot card type place.
Did we go in there?
You didn't.
No.
And as you kind of walk in and embrace the summer festival, the sun's high in the sky. It's very hot, and that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Aww.
Oh, wait, I want to approach Remy and say, hey, Remy, would you like to really shyly like with my shirt, like messing with my shirt? It's like, would you like to go out for dinner?
Oh.
I'd love to.
The end.
I'll come too.
Looks right at camera.
Oh, Callie.
So yeah, thank you very much for watching. That was the end of the war. Next week,
Not quite next week. Probably in 2 weeks' time.
Not necessarily next week. Whenever the next session is going to be
point.
probably a bit lighter because it's a festival, so that's going to be fun.
Fingers crossed.
I'm sure there'll be all
we have
types.
some work to do here. We need to sell some things.
Yeah, we do actually.
I'm sure there'll be all types of mishap
daytime
happening
drinking
and that
all
kind of
sorts
stuff.
shit.
But anyway, thank you very much for watching.
Me and you before next session. We have a lot of work.
Yeah,
The
we
next
have a lot of
session,
work to do.
the true sesh begins.
Thank you very much for watching. It's been a pleasure as always.
Thank you so much. Please
Most-
go follow
Yes.
I Need Ferrets on Twitch.
As well, yes,
Yeah.
thank you very much,
Yeah.
Joe, for
Yeah.
joining us
It'll be a
again.
good 2 weeks before I start doing it again, but
It's true,
Also-
but go find him.
Above Dan on the camera is all of our
Links
Facebook,
to things.
Instagram, Twitter, SoundCloud, new podcast dropping this weekend, and possibly a new series.
We are
of
pretty hot
podcasts.
shit, so follow everything.
Yeah,
Yep.
just follow all of it. Why
Yep.
not? I'm on the Instagram. There's a goblin running the Twitter, I think.
Here's my nip.
No nips on Twitch, Elliot.
Anyway, thank you very much for watching. It's
Thanks,
been a
everyone.
great session.
Just before we go, Xenofaith said, was fun, take care. Thank you for sticking with
Thank
us.
you for
Yeah,
sticking
cheers,
the
man.
whole time.
It's like 6 a.m. to you right
It's
now.
6 a.m. right now.
So yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you very
Hopefully
much.
see you soon.
Most importantly, stay nifty.
Sayonara.
Stay.
Peace.
stay ferrets. Oh shit!
Someone dab. Wait. Now dab. There we go.
Fuck is